Hawk aerial assault unit awaiting orders, TACOM. Caution. I am augmented with experimental military hardware. Delta security clearance is required to view my sub-directives. Optimizing weapon configurations for combat environments. Assessing battlefield conditions. Mission Command has authorized the use of lethal force.
Mom! Dad! The show's gonna start! Welcome, distinguished guests, to today's performance, Origins of the Myth!
Long ago, terrible monsters emerged from the depths and attacked in the night. Just before the village was lost, the Kirin and her kin descended from the Spirit Gate and saved our ancestors. Suddenly, a great evil tore open a rift. The Spirit Beasts sacrificed themselves to seal it, and their essence became Spirit Sand, scattering across the land. Over the next 50 years, Master Khazar taught our ancestors how to harness the power of Spirit Sand. In the Kirin Temple, he proclaimed, "It is time. I can finally shed this loneliness and join my kin. But one day, the Kirin will return. This will lead you to her, and the Spirit Gate shall open."
It's just a fairy tale.
Is that so?
Who's there? Who said that?
You're lonely too, aren't you? Come to the Kirin Tower, and I will lead you to your family.
My family? No way! must be here. It has to be. Where is it? I just wanted a family.
Your family is out there. We just have to find them.
Really?
Here. Use the real Kirin horn and discover your true self. No matter where this journey takes us, I'll be by your side.
Wow! Who should we look for first?
That's up to you. Just lead the way.
When you are not seeing those big names, I mean, let's not forget that they have to face off against BTK as well as Avalon in one of the bigger upsets later on when they got through the upper brackets. And that's the beauty of the upper brackets as we start moving into the drafting phase, hoping that these two teams will be making it into the knockout stage as we go into game number 1. Welcome. Game number 1. Welcome everybody to our first best of 3, day number 2 here at the S5 World Championship group stage.
Now in a really bad position. Right now, Sao going up against Tree. Not looking very good. Is this going to be first blood? First blood for Super Shark.
Ooh, that was nice.
Sia already having to use a shutdown for Milo. Double kill for Milo. He gets taken down. Finds Sia. Minu and Fury connecting. And Sia is going to get focused now. He's still surviving. I spoke too soon. Bomba secures the kill. And now Milo gets Sao. He has to get out Barbie as well. They're fighting back. The Ohio brothers are doing it. They get Bomba as well. This work for a big Milo goes in. He's fine. Harvey. And Harvey, he's trying to get away, but he goes down. Best player secures the kill. Sao as well. Double kills for best player. Magister survived because of Sunset Lover. The immortality pop. And best player secures the Lord.
Okay. Let's just count. This is the first Fanny game in the M5 series. I'm actually so excited to see what can best player 1 do for this far.
So best player finds Harvey. Harvey, can you run away from this situation? Looks like he cannot. First one for best player 1. Sao finding Magister. It's gonna get saved.
They should be able to secure this turtle, no problem whatsoever.
Milo is too tanky for this situation. Sia is just re-hitting onto Sao. Sao is trying to survive, but Sia knocks him down. There goes his special migration onto Milo. Milo is very, very low, but looking at Super Shark going back. Milo goes back in, and the Minotaur tries to help his teammate out, but Harvey gets taken down. Who gets a double kill on the Sunset Lover? And now Magister has to run away. Sia gets the kill spree. Sia flickers forward. He finds Magister. He gets a double from this bull. But look at Sao. Sao gets taken down by Super Shark. But as of right now, Magister secures the board. And Milo looks like he wants to go for it. He wants Kid Bomba. Kid Bomba is going to get taken down by Milo. And now best player 1 gets Harvey.
All right. Good recovery.
And now Zia is still alive. Sunset Lover goes in 3. Who is still alive? Unstoppable for Zia. And for the Bomba, Milo goes back in. And now monster kill for Zia. This is the Ohio Brothers game. They can end this, and they do. We're going to game number 3.
The confidence is the key for team. The Ohio brothers right now, they have found their own rhythm.
A lot of damage here towards the bully that they're going to start first. But they locked in the score.
Either ways, we're jumping into the 3rd game of this best of 3. Who will win it out? Will the Ohio brothers bring fame and glory to NA? Or will Deal's Fault show ECA is here to play? To do really anything, and Milo gets taken down by Harvey. Best player one has to exit as well. He goes back in, but Zia gets the kill. But Zia super low. Best player one gets Harvey, and now flying up. Not really enough to get a kill, but enough to secure a turtle.
Woo, some dangerous stuff. Zia was playing off
And now best player dives in. Harvey, there's nowhere for you to go, and Zia gets the kill. Hoon from the backside is making sure that best player has a way to get him. Kid Bomba flickers forward. Sunset Lover gets killed.
No,
Hoon,
what?
I saw that, Hoon. I saw that killing spree for Zia. Hoon. Right now, Super Shark is looking at Sao and looks like Milo goes in. He already forces out Sunset Lover. Nowhere for you to go. Zia gets the kill. The Ohio brothers, they're attacking at two different angles. You just hate them either way. And now best player gets two. And then Milo follows up. Sao was there, but was it too late? Home from the backside. And Milo gets pulled back into the fray. Harvey gets the kill. Super Shark finds Magister. Best player one. You didn't get a target. Best player one gets pulled back as well. Zia gets a kill onto Harvey. Now Sunset Lover gets a kill onto best player one. And Zia, you're taking a little bit too much damage. You have to.
You want to melt it down.
Okay, Milo, you're taking a little bit too much damage. The lore hurts right now. Best player one, spatial migration onto Magister, and Hoon is able to hit the Mystic Gush. Now the immortality is up. Hoon gets a kill, but King Bomba is out pushing. The minions doing work. Best player one gets two, but Sawa again denies the crowd control. But Hoon gets a kill onto Carvey, and now looks like a mistake coming in from Deal's Fault. They're playing a little bit too much, and now looks like Kid Bomba is going to get taken down, but the minions is pushing. Good thing for them to actually win that fight. If not, it could have been over. And in way too soon, gets taken down. Magister secures the Lord, and Super Shark is going to get taken down. Same as Hoon. Carvey secures the kill, and now Zia trying to 1v5. He gets Sao, but that's all he's going to get. Sao! Got that crystal. This best of three. What a series!
What a series. What an interesting. Initially, game one and game two were looking like a mirror matchup, but here in game number three, we have Dale's Ball taking it away. 30 minutes, pushing it.
We gotta go into the draft. I'm excited. What kind of game are we watching here? Is it gonna be more setup? Is it gonna be more catch? Give him.
Yeah, this is the game that we will see who's gonna be and who's gonna stay and who's gonna, I'm not gonna say go home, but will face trouble. But he will be,
penalty zone by Milo, able to catch Nail. Unsure whether he got the buff or not. He did, and best player one survived, but no purple buff for him. Right now, Nail is there. Luke goes in front. Milo tries to re-engage, and best player one gets taken down by Milo in the middle of it all. Double kill for Market Fan, but the Lord marching in. The Ohio brothers are trying their very best. Marky survives again. Shark gets taken down. The Ohio brothers loses the first game.
Ohio brothers, a lot of questions and a lot of answers are demanded to be given in the next game.
It's now or never. TOB has to win this one. If not, 90% not going to the knockouts. Good luck to both teams. We're going into the land of dawn. Out first blood for Luke, and that's what Luke wants. He doesn't care if he goes down. Milo jumps in with the Black Dragon form, but Nail able to secure the turtle for himself. Aloyski has to run away, but look at that boy killing best player one, getting a double kill. Aloyski is all alone. Aloyski is trying to run away, but Milo drops it down. Now Marky, if no one's gonna stop him, he's gonna get this turret. Best player one goes in front. The Mystic Projectile hits onto Zia, and now a Mystic Gush onto best player one. A boy's gonna get engaged on Milo with the Black Dragon form. Finds a boy. Boy, the backline, but looks like Team Ohio brothers are doing it. Moloyski is low. Marky goes back in with the Blazing Red. Finds Zia. Will Zia go down? Zia still coming back. Luke! Luke is there. Gets Zia. All alone, taking quite a lot of damage. And best player one wants it, but Milo gets him. He goes in front, finds Milo. Milo's going very low. Manu and Fury from Hoon. Zia gets the kill on to Luke. Neil still secures the Lord. That they need to know. This is how you deal with Dicky. You kill it before it becomes a problem. Now, the Ohio brothers, they're doing their very best to protect their base. The Lord is marching down bottom. Zia has to go in front. Zia is gonna get chased down. Hoon goes down to Marky, blazing the wet by this claw. Unstoppable killing spree by Luke. Game goes over to Kick Fam.
You're about to see one of these teams either win the game and maybe help another. Maybe they get a point to prove that their region is in.
And also Super Shark decided to take Petrify here. The Retribution coming down pretty hot from Best Player 1. This is making it really awkward in these first couple engages. The Rifts are good enough, and G double for the mid laner of the Homeboys. Looking for a trade. Mielo has come down all the way from the top side to help Hoon. Ohio Brothers move away as Mielo getting attacked by 2 on the top side. Shibi looking for the opportunity, but that vengeance is going to keep him alive through the electrifying beats. Mielo still taking them on one by one. Somebody needs to take him out. Regeneration keeps him alive. Mielo walks away. Chibi is not going to let him go. Leon Missile is good enough, but no! It's going to be the Molten Sight! Mielo 2v1 successful!
That's why we call him the GOAT of NA. TOP! Make it chaotic and go for dives.
Up on the top side, once again, the Petrify from Super Shark. This is so obnoxious.
Really hate Sia, man. But now,
Oh, wow.
Warlord unable to get out of there.
he's actually double laning as well.
Petrify.
Yep. This is so obnoxious. Just the fact that Super Shark is getting away with this, but it's effective. You have to admit it is effective. The Super Shark gets punished. They break open the bottom inhibitor, but here it comes. Salmon Force as well being dropped. Subbot is down. Mid inhibitor is already down as the top side is going to get attacked. Warlord might be in some trouble unless he uses that Netherrealm as Mielo runs him down and actually secures the kill before so. Disrespect. And now this is a great angle as Chibi is already down. Zemfo's already being dropped. Spigo and Fury comes out just to knock up 4, but they're losing members too fast. 2 down, 3 down. Subbot gone and a mega kill for Hoon. And that's GG. Well played, Ohio Brothers. Take game 1.
Match point. Homeboys are fighting for dear life. One more game with this match point with the pressure on them.
Is match point for the side of TOB. Homeboy's going to be playing on the blue side. TOB going to be playing on the red side. Oh, no.
I take that back. I take that back.
Oh,
I take that back. I take it back. I take it back.
Oh, what?
Yep, there we go. Instant gang coming. GB back into the fight. He still has it. Good spatial migration into Violent Record. Best player secures the turtle. And Dragon form to kind of support them. Zorn using the Circling Eagle Mike. Oh, he gets help right on top of Best Player as Mielo drops down the Black Dragon form. Here we go. Spatial migration into the Violent Requiem. You know what, Fury? Best Player 1 secures the Lord. And Mielo takes out Chibi. It's a double kill for Mielo. They're off the run as Hoon finds Zorn. And now Zia gets the run for free, taking a kill for himself. Get me part of the Mion Fury. The Black Dragon form is going to peel as Spatial Migration finds Warlord, takes him out with the Violent Requiem, and someone tries to get on out of there. Chibi decimates, doesn't get the reset, kills 1 though. He ends up dropping still the Best Player 1, and now Zorn has nobody to pull away. He's on the run as Subbot goes for the recall, and the Ohio Brothers will be able to get this inhibitor off the first Lord. Touched by the Astro Echoes. Oh no, oh no, GB. EB's in the middle of it, his spatial migration actually missing, and then Super Shark takes 1. GB gets the Lord, they're all low. The Netherrealm is out, no more resources as Warlord finds the pick. They try to get on.
Back up, Best Player 1 is holding it in.
Okay,
they want to fight.
Good. They're going to jump back in, and now someone jumps in the middle of it. Bjorn Fury is going to be deployed, flickering forward, advancing time. GB gets him regardless. Zia takes out Subbot, and even the Nether is in a lot of trouble. He's got to get out of there. GB lost his immortality. He's right up with the crossbow and tank, breaks Mielo, and now they're going to try and muscle it through for the crystal, and they get it, pulling it to a game 3. It's time to get into this game as we break. But let's not forget that Super Shark this time. He did? Dang, real nice sword. Now having the flicker on out of there, and it's going to be pumping on the string that locks him down with the help of the follow-up. They are running for the bushes, and they finally secure the kill. Mielo takes out GB in the meantime. Hoon's already gone, but now the fight forward with Eos trying to, actually finds his swords in a lot of trouble. He can't get out of there in time. Even with GB with the heavy spin, tries his best. They don't find a return kill in time. His Best Player now attacking the backlines with the electrifying bleed to the help of Hoon's Heart Guard. They secure the kill onto Zia, and now Subbot late to the fire fight around the turtle. But speaking of which, Best Player also makes his attempt on the dive as Rizel goes down to Hoon. Good dive, and Subbot tries
He has been alive for 2 minutes now.
In which Zorn now getting attacked by the electrifying lockdowns here to make something happen. Sabat tries with a jab, but gets blocked, unfortunately, by Best. Exactly, but look at this rush down coming up from the side of the Ohio brothers, right? They're trying to make sure that TOB have the best opportunity, but it looks like Best player going to be using his electrifying beats on. The hard guard is being executed as well. Zorn tries to attempt on the CS side, and no, but Superstar, he's got him monitored. Here comes Best player once again with the electrifying beats on top of Ryzel. It's actually getting very, very close. He's so low as they crack open the inhibitor. GB's going to have to try his best to hold on for as long as the inhibitor. It cracks still. No mess being used early. Getting on top of Ryzel. He's left alone. It's going to happen all over again. His Best player takes out Ryzel.
Just taste Sabat even in the bottom lane. That's even more!
Yep, the onward lands on towards Orange's side. He's gone! This is it! This might just be it for the Ohio brothers. They're going to fight for the kills, but they're going straight for the Crystal. Sabat looking forward. Knock him straight to push out the waves. It's too late! It's over! GG! Well played! The representatives of NA brings down Malaysia down to their feet. Ohio brothers, do it!
The Ohio brothers!
What's up, everyone? As the next version of Mobile Legends Bang Bang inches ever closer, a lot of great new content will be coming your way. So here's a quick rundown. First up is our new hero, Cece. She's a super energetic yo-yo artist who exudes happiness 24/7. As a gifted performer, Cece loves to make people smile by putting on spectacular shows. Recently, she's been busy preparing her grand debut at Castle Aberline, a dreary place where public performances are banned. Let's hope Cece can lift the spirits of the downtrodden citizens and bring fun back to the city. As a fighter hero with skills that can be used on the move, Cece's forte is locking onto targets at close to medium range and dealing high single-target sustained damage. And with skills designed to show off her vibrant persona, you'll definitely be enchanted by Cece's infectious personality after seeing her in action. Now, with Season 31 just around the corner, and it being the 4th season of the year, we want to remind everyone.
Almost showtime.
A theater troupe?
After 21 years? What's happening?
What's going on?
Mom, what's a theater troupe?
Halt! All performances are prohibited in Castle Aberline. No performances! No performances! You there! After her!
You guys are invited too!
Stop! No performances!
it's over. The energy's getting higher. You're saving my arms. 'Cause I know just what I got. I got you like na-na-na. And you know I hold the power. This feeling I love. Oh yeah. Making my grind good to great. So don't stand in my way. Standing tall and I won't fall over. We are better than great, good. We are better than great. We stand tall, won't run away. We are fun, nothing gon' change. Great, we are better than great.
Can't get it great, I'm better than great. I play my own role, I become the greatest. Transcend myself into this game, yeah. I build a power to dominate fate. Championship mind, no time for the weak. What's up to the game? Shall reveal. Better than great, that's how we feel.
I feel like the floor is lava. The energy's getting higher. You're saving my arms. 'Cause I know just what I got. I got you like na-na-na. And you know I hold the power. This feeling I love. Oh yeah. Making my grind good to great. So don't stand in my way. Standing tall and I won't fall over. We are better than great, good. We are better than great. We stand tall, won't run away. We are fun, nothing gon' change. Great, we are better than great. If we stand tall and believe we can make it, you and me, with a sense of urgency, you'll see I'm better than great. I'm better than great. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm better than. Making my grind good to great. So don't stand in my way. Standing tall and I won't fall over. We are better than great, good. We are better than great. We stand tall, won't run away. We are fun, nothing gon' change. Great, we are better than great.
Hawk Aerial Assault Unit awaiting orders, TACOM. Caution. I am augmented with experimental military hardware. Delta security clearance is required to view my sub-directives. Optimizing weapon configuration for combat environments. Assessing battlefield conditions. Mission Command has authorized the use of lethal force.
Mom, Dad! The show's gonna start! Welcome, distinguished guests, to today's performance, Origins of the Myth!
Long ago, terrible monsters emerged from the depths and attacked in the night. Just before the village was lost, the Kirin and her kin descended from the Spirit Gate and saved our ancestors. Suddenly, a great evil tore open a rift. The Spirit Beasts sacrificed themselves to seal it, and their essence became spirit sand, scattering across the land. Over the next 50 years, Master Khazar taught our ancestors how to harness the power of spirit sand. In the Kirin Temple, he proclaimed, "It is time. I can finally shed this loneliness and join my kin. But one day, the Kirin will return. This will lead you to her, and the spirit shall open."
It's just a fairy tale.
Is that so?
Who's there? Who said that?
You're lonely too, aren't you? Come to the Kirin Tower, and I will lead you to your family.
My family? No way! Found you. You can't see me, you can't see me. Must be here. It has to be. Where is it? I just wanted a family.
Your family is out there. We just have to find them.
Really?
Here. Use the real Kirin horn and discover your true self. No matter where this journey takes us, I'll be by your side.
Alright, hi everybody, it's Moonpie, and today we have Athena here with me. We are gonna be attempting to cast for you guys, because we couldn't get any casters tonight, so here we go. And we do have Team Ace versus Palubog Esports. I'm so sorry if I completely butchered the name. But welcome, Athena.
Hello, guys. Welcome. We do apologize in advance. We are by no means procasters, but we shall provide you with entertainment as we watch, hopefully, a very entertaining match.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the draft. What do you think about this Alice ban? I think it's kind of weird seeing Alice being banned out nowadays, but since this new patch, it's rising up.
She's definitely pretty intense to go against now, especially with the second skill. I definitely feel like she's just a lot more viable, and she has a lot more sustain.
Yeah, that second skill. She can just second skill and just take an objective from you on top of that retreat. Pretty scary.
We do also see the Faramis ban and the Wan ban.
Oh,
come on, guys! Why are we banning Wan?
Interesting. Yeah, like Wan ban. You can just take Phobius into her.
Well, I will say a good 1/1 is still able to deal with the Phobius as well. You would definitely need a lot more, and they also banned out the Faramis, so their thought was probably that they might go for the 1/1.
And we do see the janitor being banned out, the R-Lot. Sweeper man.
The janitor.
Yeah, that's what we call him around here, the janitor. And we do see Nolan has been taken out as well. Don't like to deal with a fast Nolan, especially that skill where he just, what's it called, where he just leaves those rifts around and he just dashes away so much.
I cannot even lie to you, I don't know the name of that skill, but we do see the Mathilda coming in, folks. We're gonna be seeing someone on the Mathilda Airlines today. It does look like there was a missed ban. The ban was apparently meant to be Joy.
Oh, okay. Well, that invisible ban was Joy.
The invisible ban was meant to be Joy. Oh, we do see Cece!
Yep. Cece debut tonight. Let's see how she does. I know she's a pretty broken hero, but since she's been released, let's see how they can do on her.
She's definitely very fun. I played a lot of her in custom mode.
I had the opportunity to play her on advanced when she was at her peak brokenness. But
oh yeah, didn't they have to nerf her before they brought her to the
yeah, they
main
nerfed
server?
her extremely hard and even had to adjust brute force and war axe just because of her. To make other heroes just as OP as her.
Alucard.
That would be pretty interesting.
I'm just hoping they don't pick Joy.
Right.
Looks like he is hovering over that Guinevere, and they do already have the Mathilda on the enemy team, so they wouldn't exactly have too much to deal with that Guinevere should she choose it. And there it goes.
I know that Guinevere could stop Cece, but I mean, it's up to that Mathilda. She can save her in time. Save any of her teammates in time.
Now my question to you is, do you think that the CC is going to end up being in the XP lane or jungle? Because I feel like I've seen both recently.
Looking at their comp, I'm thinking EXP lane. Just because EXP is very strong right now. And I mean, CC into possibly a Thamus? Yeah, she can just kind of dance around him.
We do, of course, see that Fanny ban coming out as well. I don't know, is Fanny really ban-worthy anymore, you think?
To my knowledge, yes. If the Fanny player is good, yes. Don't like to deal with good Fanny players. They just come in, kill you, and fly away. And that's just how it goes.
Fair enough. We do also see the Angela coming in, which is actually a really good combo with the Gwen, so I think that was a pretty good ban on the side of Team Ace.
Yeah, I feel like that Angela, if Palubog got a hold of that, that Guinevere or that Thamus would be very beefy with the Angela ult on them.
Yes, we don't like beefy boys around here.
Especially in this meta, fighter meta.
Lilia, I do know that Sky does indeed have a very good Lilia, so I do believe that one was specifically a target ban versus an annoyance ban.
Also, Lilia is good for CC.
She definitely is. She's also really good at putting out damage over time.
Yeah. But you know what? I just realized it wasn't CC side that banned Lilia, it was Palubog.
I do think the Minotaur was also a very good ban, because I don't know if you have seen the Guinevere Minotaur combo, but it is pretty insane.
Pretty cancerous.
You don't go anywhere. You don't go anywhere.
Yep. Just stopped in your tracks.
Your team is
3,000.
Oh, interesting. Okay, we're gonna get the Martis jungle.
Single worthy foe.
It's not bad. Guinevere XP.
Could also be Guinevere Roam.
You think?
Mm-hmm. I feel like it is, seeing the flash. I mean the flicker.
And then of course the Thamus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. That is definitely a Guinevere Roam.
I better see some freestyle Guinevere.
Especially with that flicker.
Yeah.
Come on, boss, show us something good.
Give us some clips.
Okay, I was about to say, I haven't seen an alpha in a very long time.
The daughter of eternity.
Ooh, we see the Lunox.
And the Barats. Barats is actually very annoying now.
Yeah, his third skill, that revamp, is so good. He just charges at you and just gobbles you up and you're gone for a few minutes.
I've been waiting.
And then of course we do see the carry, which is not a bad pick into that Barats, but I wonder how that carry is going to fare in team fights when they have the ability to really get onto that carry. If the Guinevere ends up setting, there's not going to be much peel.
Yeah, and that Barats, he can just, you know, swallow that carry up. That CC can just jump into the back line if she wanted to with her second skill. And of course you have Matilda Airlines to get them out from the back line if they do happen to jump in. Alright, so let's jump into this.
Just looking at these two teams here, which draft are you enjoying more?
I would have to say Team Ace. Just because of the CC pick. And the Lunox, of course.
Fair enough. I don't know. I'm actually leaning a little bit towards red side here. I don't know what it is, but I see a Guinevere, and I just lean towards the Guinevere. So I'm also in agreement there. Oh,
I see. We're already seeing a little bit of an invade from the side of Palubog Esports. Guinevere's gonna go ahead and be given some roamer vision to that red buff that Barats is working on currently. She's just kind of just sitting there, taunting them. Looks like she got caught in that second skill and she's gonna go ahead and jump away. She's being followed by Matilda. See Areshi go ahead and picking off a little bit of that Matilda as well. Oh, she's getting pretty low. Okay, she's gonna go back home. We're gonna go ahead and see this Martis over here. He's trying to invade. It looks like he did take that blue buff. He is taking a lot of damage and he is gonna go down. First blooded by the Barats. Alright.
Man, a minute into the game, we already have first blood, folks.
For real. That poor Martis, man. He thought he was gonna do something over there in that jungle of Barats, but I mean, he bit the dust from that. We do see here Barats is just steadily farming. He went ahead and got that gold from the crab. Guinevere is giving some vision. Let me go ahead and look here at mid lane. Guinevere went ahead and jumped onto that Matilda, but looks like they're not going to get too much there. If we look here at the bot lane, we see Thamus is really low, and he does get taken out by that CC. Martis does come in and does take out the CC in return. Looked like a little exchange there. The CC kill does give Martis a little bit of gold there. And we do see the turtle is up now. Barats is going ahead and starting up there. Looks like they're just gonna kind of bite down that turtle. Lunox went and hit him with the Dark Ult, and she took out the Martis. Matilda Airlines flying in. They take out that Valentina. Already 4-1. And the side of Team Ace is up.
We do see Team Ace coming in with already a 2,000 gold lead at 2 minutes. It's not looking good as far as the early game goes for red side.
Oh my goodness. And we see Thamus has taken out that CC in a 1v1. He was very low from that, but he still got the kill off of her. Wow. Very nice EXP lane in there. At the moment, not too much is going down. We just see a little bit of laning going on. See the rotations going from Guinevere. They're going to go ahead and go to gold lane. We've got 3v3 there on gold lane as well. Kind of a little bit of poking going on. Looks like the rotation is going to go down to mid lane. We do see Thamus and Cece duking it out again down here in bot lane. Oh my goodness, she's going ahead and she does get that kill off of Thamus. What a return. She's like, alright, you're gonna kill me, I'm gonna come back and kill you. Over here in the gold lane, we see Beatrix has launched off her explosives. Lunox has gone in with the Dark Ult. Matilda does go in and Lunox has followed in with her light ultimate. She may pay the price for that, but she does get away. No one is taken out here. Guinevere's still going in, but she did back off a bit. Ooh, she does take a sniper straight to the face. She is very low. She's going to go ahead and recall back home. In mid lane, we do see Lunox is there. She does get taken out by Martis. Valentina did take that Matilda ult and saved herself from it. That was pretty interesting.
Got the fast hands.
Over here at the turtle, we see Martis is trying to go in, but he is 1v3 right now, and he gets swallowed up by that Barats, and it costs him his life. He's gone.
That dinosaur is just so tanky.
Over here in the top lane, we see Guinevere has jumped onto Beatrix, and is she gonna make it? Nope, she does not make it. She is taken out. Not too much happening now. Looks like they're just going to go ahead and push that mid turret where that Lunox is.
We do see the side of Team Ace still up with roughly that 2k gold lead. What do you think they have to do to be able to catch up in gold here?
I say work on the pickoffs.
Definitely.
Yeah, because right now it's like Team Ace is just being very invasive of the map. Oh, it looks like Guinevere did jump onto Barats, but isn't going to commit to it. Martis is here, still trying to farm. Oh, it looks like we got a kill off of mid lane. The Lunox did get Valentina down. We do see a possible kill on Barats. No, he's not
killing that dinosaur.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
He's just going to walk away. In bot lane, we do see another 1v1 going down. Is Thamus going to take out the CC? She's fighting for her life. He does pop the Vengeance. They are extremely low, but it looks like they're not both going to commit to that. So Thamus is going to be going home. We saw mid lane did get taken down as well as top lane for the side of Team Ace.
We do see some critical items starting to be built on both sides here. We do see Thomas building that corrosion, as well as seeing the Beatrix with the Blade of Despair. I mean, I definitely feel like right now Team Ace is going to have the advantage in these team fights. As you can see, their items are just a little bit better than what we have going on the side of red right now. But what do you think is going to happen at this turtle? I feel like we're going to see history repeat itself for a third time.
Oh yeah, I feel like that Guinevere is going to make a play. She's going to jump on somebody. We see Matilda going in. And Valentina did take that Matilda ult and managed to get away just in time. She got very low. Barats is going to be a little bit invasive here, given some vision. They are going to be going and getting that red away from Martis. So Martis is like, alright, well, I'm just going to go to my blue buff then. You guys can have that. We see Lunox is here in the bush and she's met by Thamus. He's going to go ahead and keep running after her. She does pop that Dark ult, but he popped the Vengeance, and that did lead to her death. The Beatrix does pick off the Thamus. Matilda picked off the Guinevere there. Looks like Martis is trying to get away. Is he going to make it? I don't think so. Let's see. He's very low. Oh my goodness. Valentina stopped it, but Martis did get away just in time. Oh my goodness, that Valentina saved his life. And she did get a pick off of the Beatrix as well. Wow. Very nice, very nice. But it looks like Barats was like, alright, you guys want to chase kills? I'm going to go ahead and chase this turret, and he took it down.
Exactly, objective focused. And even 8 minutes into the game, it does look like Team Ace right now is still holding on to that roughly 2k gold lead on top of Palubog Esports.
Looks like we're going to see a potential collapse on the Thamus. See, Cece has popped her ultimate onto him, but Matilda went in and got that killing spree off of him. He was in a bad place there. Mid lane, we see there's a little bit of a skirmish. Oh, that Kirby did get stuck with that Barat's second skill, but did get out just in time. We saw the Beatrix release the ultimate there, but did not catch anybody in that. It happens, guys. Ultimates miss. Definitely ulting Natalia there. Promise. So we do see
she was there.
Team Ace is going to be go ahead and picking off the Lord here. I don't think Palubog Esports is going to contest. They're just going to give that.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I mean, right now we're looking
Oh, we see the Valentina has taken the Barat's ult and has swallowed somebody. I didn't see who. Young Gaddy's trying to get away, but he is picked down by the CC. What an unlucky pickoff there. It looks like in top lane, Thamus, he's trying to push. But Team Ace did catch wind of it, and they went over there, and they're trying to pick him off. Oh, he was eating. But, I mean, 1v3, Thamus can only do so much. See, Guinevere has ulted the Lunox there. She did not have the light ult. Oh, she does. Never mind, she used her light and her dark. She did get out of there.
We love her.
Oh yeah, I love the new Lunox.
One skill versus two.
Oh my goodness, we see Cece. She's just there in the back line, just kind of hitting them with her yo-yo.
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Just the damage coming out from Kobe here.
Looks like they're going to be pushing that top turret. Palubog Esports can't really go in and defend that. It's just gone.
And it does look like Ace is utilizing their momentum right now. They went from the 2k gold lead up to what appears to be a 6k gold lead, 5k gold lead at this point. They're taking the pickoffs, they're playing the fights as best as they can, and they're pushing towers.
Yeah, and it looks like Palubog Esports is trying to respond by split pushing with this Thamus. They know he's a big meat shield right now, and he can, you know, kind of keep a 1v3 going for a little bit, gives the time for Palubog to push other lanes, but I mean, Team Ace is catching wind of that, and they're making sure he doesn't keep pushing, trying to zone him out from his lane.
The positioning right now from Team Ace is really nice. They're kind of just forcing Team Palubog to kind of play out in the lanes here. They have to show themselves on the map.
We do see a concealed play. It looks like they're not going to do too much with it, but they do collapse on Cece, and she does use her second skill to get away from them. Their Team Ace is going to go ahead and chase them. Barats is going to go with his ultimate, but he does not knock into anybody to eat. Oh my goodness, Guinevere does go in with a jump, and they do take out Lunox. Beatrix does ult and takes out the Thamus. CC takes out the Martis. What a bloodshed right there.
My goodness. And we do see coming in from the items here, I mean, Team Ace, if you just look at the items, it does look like Team Ace is just going to have the all-around advantage. But it does look like CC does finally go down. It looks like she took some tower damage there.
Yeah, that Guinevere jump onto her was a little bit too much, and she could not get out of that. She just had to go down. We do see the Lord is up. Barats is going to go ahead and go get started on that. I feel like Palubog needs to contest, but, I mean, they're just going to let it go. There's not much they can do right now, besides, you know, working on their lane, split pushing.
It does look like once more the objective is going to go over to Team Ace. I believe they've gotten all the objectives this game, no?
It seems like it. Let's check. All the turtles and 2 lords now. Man, they're on a roll right now. Oh, we see Thanos is down here 1v3 again in the bot lane, and he does get taken out by that Luna Stark ultimate. Poor
Thomas,
guy.
you guys stop bullying him.
He's like, I'm just trying to do my job, guys. See the Lord starting to bear down in the mid lane. Palubog Esports is trying to pull it off to the side. Lunox just popped that light ultimate. She does get out of there. Looks like they're not going to push for a team fight right now. They're just trying to get these inhibitor turrets out of the way. So they did get that bottom inhibitor turret. Oh, Lunox is going with her dark ultimate. Martis is extremely low, but he does make it back into the base. And it looks like Team Ace is just going to go ahead and end the game. Wow.
My goodness.
Congratulations, Team Ace, for the first game.
Congratulations. It does unfortunately look like Barats, CC, especially the Matilda, of course, with the Matilda taking the MVP for the side of Team Ace. They were definitely the heavy hitters on this team. Mobile Wolf was quite literally unkillable, and Kobe was somehow just at times getting out of situations that, quite frankly, he should not have been able to get out of.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was a good match. I feel like Guinevere doesn't deserve bronze. She was doing some sets there.
I agree. It's just, it's so hard to get the pickoffs. I mean, you do have the Lunix with the light ult. You, of course, have Team Ace very oriented around making sure that Maxi doesn't die as much as possible in these team fights. And, of course, I mean, you have the Matilda. It's kind of hard to die when you get pulled out by a Matilda.
Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into this next match. Right now, it's going to be Team Ace is up 1-0. This is a best of 3 series.
Let's hear from the crowd. Make some noise for your
Oh, we do see the CC ban coming out. You know what? Team Babalog said no. Absolutely not. We're not doing this again.
Yeah, we're not dealing with that. Sorry, guys. No more CC debut for this second match here. We do say Team Ace has banned out that Matilda. I'm pretty sure they had a feeling that Palubog Esports might have taken their Matilda Airlines away if they let it slide through.
Of course.
Let's see what this next ban is going to be. But yeah, sorry if I'm taking like kind of extended moments to talk. I am having some sips of my special water, guys.
Same. We're drinking apple juice tonight, folks.
Yeah. Don't apple juice, guys.
Apple juice. We do once more see that 1-1 ban coming out. Man, you guys, let 1-1 live.
I kind of feel like it's a target ban to somebody.
I do as well.
Yeah. Somebody on Team Ace might just be a super pro 1-1 and they're like, we don't want to deal with that.
I know, but let her breathe, let her shine. We love a good 1-1 game, folks. I'm not biased at all, I swear. I've never touched 1-1 a day in my life.
I will choose my
Of course, Mr. Janitor has been banned out again. Nobody likes to be swept up into a set and just killed instantly.
But I definitely think that one is also a target ban as well. Mr. Ureshi over on the side of Palubog Esports, he was actually a global Arla last season.
Oh my goodness. For real?
For real. I think he was like global 40.
Well shoot, I would ban him too.
We do also see the Lunix coming out. Palubog has decided that they would rather not deal with that mage from Sky.
Yeah. Especially that light ult to dark ult combo, or vice versa. Don't like to get caught in that. So much damage, and she can get away. And she does shred tanks.
She does. We didn't see a Barat's ban, so I wonder if Palubog is by chance going to think about picking that up. Nope, they actually picked up the Alice instead.
Interesting.
How exciting.
I'm wondering how it's gonna be with the Alice jungle. I mean, they can't pick a Lunox, you know, to burst her down. Hovering over the Zask. Okay, they went ahead and took the Ixia. Good for long range, but I have a feeling Alice is just gonna, you know, use her second skill and just go straight onto her in the back line, and Ixia is just gonna be a sitting duck.
It's kind of what I was thinking as well. You know, Ixia is definitely one of the more lower mobility marksmen. But we do see the Faramus coming out, which is going to be very good in team fights, so I'm excited to see how that's going to play out.
Oh yeah, Faramus. He's definitely gonna save their behinds a few times this match. Considering if he can, you know, ultimate at the perfect time, he could save his entire team during team fights.
But we do see a hover over the Khalid. Khalid Claude paired with that Alice, man, these team fights are gonna be something else at this rate.
Sheesh. Got the Claude in. That guy is just gonna, you know, put his monkey down and go straight in for the ultimate and then just teleport back to his monkey.
Okay. Oh, we do see the Novaria, which is actually gonna be very good for this Alice and this Claude as far as engage goes.
They do have range now.
Yes.
Very good range. So, I'm wondering if Alice will be working on the back line. Claude will jump in, and then... Oh snap, we have a Dyroth. Dyroth jungle, too. Yikes.
I wonder if they did play it in anticipation that Palubog might bring out maybe the Ballman XP or maybe even the Barats.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. Like, Dyroth is super, super strong right now. Especially in jungle. His third skill can be interrupted by CC. So it's like, once you're stuck in there, it's like, good luck. But I really like that Novaria pick because she does have range. But at the same time, it's like, if that Dyroth, like, sneaks up on her, like, she's not going to be able to get away very well. Especially if she doesn't have Flicker.
Definitely. But that late game damage, when she gets the Holy Crystal and the Truncheon, it's going to be very nice damage.
Oh, yeah. Especially if Ixia is just sitting there in her ultimate, that Novaria is just going to, alright, I see you. You're in my scope, taking half your life.
Oh, they do ban out the Yuzong. They are trying to potentially get rid of the heroes that are going to be difficult as far as anti-heal goes.
So we do see, like, the Yuzong is out, which is understandable because, I mean, nobody likes to go against a Yuzong, especially when he goes into those team fights and just can roam your team away from objectives. Yeah, take that man out.
I personally want to see a Terizalala here. I know it's Terizala. I say Terizalala for anyone wondering. But I really would like to see one here. I feel like paired with the Novaria, paired with the Alice, paired with the Claude, not to mention it's going to be something that's going to help burst out that Faramus ult in these team fights. I want to see a Terizala.
I'm thinking... Yeah. I'm thinking Terizzle too. I would love to see those sets.
And the Minotaur. We know that Baj does play a very good Kufra, and same with Miles on the Minotaur. Oh, they are hovering over that bomb, and I wonder if it is going to be a bomb and XP.
That'd be very interesting. Oh, they went ahead and went with the Kaja pick, though. He's just going to flicker in and... Oh, you know what? He can stop that Claude. So... That is a pretty wise pick, and if Navaria is caught off guard, he can just flicker ult her too, straight from the back line and just drag her in. We see the Tig reel as well. I always love seeing a Tig. His new ultimate though, oh my goodness, right when you get caught in it, like, you're kind of stuck.
You're just there.
I see the Benedetta pick. Pretty sure she's going EXP lane.
It does look like right now that Palubog Esports is aiming more for team fights, whereas Team Ace is kind of leaning more towards the pick-off comp. They do have the fairness for the team fights, but just overall, when you compare the Tigreal to the Kaja... Oh, do I get to see a Terizzle? Is it happening?
Let's see. Oh, no.
Alright.
They said, not today, Athena. We're giving you Lapu.
Alright. Alright, guys.
So, based on the team comps right now, who are you leaning for, Athena?
I'm not gonna lie. I have to lean a little bit towards Palubog Esports. I mean, Team Ace definitely is gonna have their pros as far as their team goes. They are gonna have the Kaja for the pickoff. They're gonna have the Dirith, who... Or is it Dirith or Dryeth? Which one? How do you say that?
D-Roth?
Because I know... Dirith?
Dyroth. I say Dyroth. I could be completely wrong, and I'm probably gonna get bullied for it, but you know what?
It's okay. You guys can bully me too.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Dyroth right now, especially with the third skill, unable to be interrupted, I mean, there's definitely advantages to Team Ace's comp, but at the same time, I just feel like Palubog just has the better team fight. They're gonna be able to secure these objectives just a little bit easier.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
Alright. So let's get into this match. This is game 2. We already see Benedetta going straight in and doing some damage to the Kaja. Oh my goodness, he's already half health. Not even a minute, not even 30 seconds into the game, and this guy's already having to use his heal. Jeez.
I mean, you know what they say, you can't annoy the jungler if you're almost dead.
And we do see Navaria. She is trying to poke a little bit to Dyroth's little creep, but she isn't going to get the pick off of it. We see Kaja is trying to give some vision on Alice on her red buff. Tigreal and Navaria are going to respond by going and, you know, giving him a little bit CC. Navaria does get a snipe on him, and he does get a lot more health down. Man, poor Kaja, he's getting a little bit bullied right now. He's just trying to do his best. Giving vision.
Man, so we do see the Flicker and the Purify coming out from both of these XP laners.
Oh, it looks like Tigreal's gonna push the Dyroth into the turret, and Alice does get the first blood off of him. And in top lane, Benedetta and Lapu did a 1v1, and Benedetta did win that. Man, already 2-0 for the side of Palubog Esports. We see Kaja's getting picked off a little bit more. And he does take a snipe to the face by Navaria, and he's just way too low. He's going to have to recall back home. Not too much happening right now. It's only, what, 2 minutes into the game?
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Navaria had to flicker out of there. She was met by a Lapu and a met by a Lapu and a Paramis just sitting in there. She got a little spooked.
They just wanted to say hello.
Do you see Turtle is up? Lapu and Paramis are gonna be given some vision. Benedetta's in that backline already on that Lapu. Ooh, Tigreal does go in with the ultimate and gets that Lapu sucked in, and he dies. Poor guy. Tigreal does push that Dyroth away. Alice is going in. Oh my goodness. Paramis had to pop his ultimate. Looks like Dyroth is going to continue the turtle. But, I mean,
In
Palubog
right
Esports
now,
is
I
not
am
going to
that
go
way.
for it. Oh, Dairo did take that turtle, and they go ahead and continue with that team fight. Tigreal taking out the Kasha. Alice is trying to farm her creep, but Labu's just sitting there, and he's like, I'm going to keep my eye on you. Dairo is going to go ahead and try and get that Alice, but she does get away with her second skill. If we look in the bot lane, we see Maxi is pushing onto that turret. That gold shield is already gone. She's very low health. She's going to be picking off that crab. But, I mean, she got a lot of gold from that. See Kaja and Faramis kind of giving vision on that Alice still in her jungle. Man, she's just trying to mind her business. Oh, I see. Yeah, Alice had to use that retry. Dairo does go in, and he does get pushed by that Tigreal, and he is stunned. Alice is in there. He tried to pop his ultimate, but he does get taken down by Claude. Ixio pops hers. And it looks like she took out Alice. It's a jungler exchange for both teams. We see Labu is pretty low, and he came pretty close to getting a snipe by the Novaria. Benedetta does go in, but she does get taken out by that Faramis. Just a little bit too much damage from that Faramis and that turret. Costed her a bit. We see in bot lane. We've got 3 of Team Ace looking to maybe collapse on to this Tigreal. Oh, he went back home, but Claude is stuck there. Let's see if he can actually make it back.
Yeah,
he should. So it looks like they did cut that lane there, and they're going to go ahead and just push the spot turret. That is a free turret 4 minutes into the game for the gold lane. That does open up the map more. Oh, looks like Kaja popped his ultimate onto that Benedetta, but she does respond with her ult straight into there. And he is taken out. Dairo does take that turtle. Alice is extremely low, but Faramis does get her down. You see Novaria going straight out of the map trying to avoid this Lapu Lapu. But she does land her skill onto Faramis and kind of spooks him away. Oh wow, Claude did take that mid turret while everybody was kind of busy in the bot lane.
Oh my gosh, is that Super Marco on the Claude right now? Let me know.
Man, he definitely opened up the middle of the map for the side of Palubog. So we see 3 of Team Ace just kind of roaming around here. Looks like maybe they're going to collapse onto Claude, but I think he noticed that there was members missing on the map, and now they're going to have to fall back a little bit, try and defend this turret. Faramis kind of going in, pushing some poke onto them in their turret. 4 members of Team Ace just kind of up here. Kind of scary, showing their presence. Lapu and Faramis going to clear mid lane. We see Benedetta had to crack her ultimate there to maybe do some damage, kind of poke. Kaja does use his ultimate there and pulled the Novaria, but there wasn't much going on there. Claude did pick up with the Ixia. Tigreal does go in with his ultimate and gets both of them, but Faramis did pop his ult to save them. Dairo is going to come in for the cleanup, and he does get the Alice down. Man, that Faramis, that came in clutch. See the Novaria Snape kind of picking off that Faramis a little bit. He's like, oh, okay, I'm going to just leave you there. So we look here in bot lane. We see
I just
Dairo.
enjoy. Oh, I was just saying, I just enjoy how every time we check down at the XP laners, they're constantly fighting.
Literally. It's like a brawl in EXP
like they're just brawling it out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We see Dairo did take that turtle there. Ixia does pop her ultimate and did the flicker as well and took out Ureshi. I'm so sorry if I butcher his name.
Ureshi.
Ureshi. Looks like Kaja's there trying to get vision onto Palubog Esports. He's just kind of, the roams are just mirroring each other a little bit. Dairo does go in into that blue buff and is taking it. Alice does get ulted by the Kaja, and she is killed by that Dairoth. Yikes. Having a 3-man evade you and you die.
Just a menace this game.
Yeah. Akaja's doing really well with his ultimate.
Oh.
We see Lapu Lapu is getting sucked into Tigreal's ultimate. He is also petrified. He can't get out of there. He does get killed by that Benedetta. Ixia did pop her ultimate and take out the Claude here in the mid lane. Jeez. There's just like pickoffs going off all over the map. And they also take a turret from Palubog Esports. What do you think Team Ace needs to do to come back from this? Because they are behind in about 3k gold.
Team Ace is ahead 3k gold. Demon Palubog.
I mean Palubog Esports, my bad. I had him flipped.
No, you're good, you're good. You're all good. I feel like right now, Palubog needs to focus on getting a little bit more farm, maybe stop trying to brawl as much. I know that Baj is getting off some really good ults here. That was a really nice.
Yeah, Kaja just went ahead and pulled that Benedetta in and said, alright, you're here, I'ma just pull you and now you're dead.
But like we mentioned in draft phase, I feel like Team Ace very much has a pick-off team, and right now that's exactly what's happening to them on the side of Palubog. Like, they're just getting picked off by this Faramis, by this Kaja. This Alice has just also had a very tough time in the jungle, just simply because this Dairoth is very much a counter to the Alice, just in terms of the overall sustain.
Yeah, they are very invasive, Team Ace. They just always have eyes on wherever Palubog Esports is on the map, and they're always staying together, either three, like a trio or a duo. That way they can ensure the pickoffs from Kaja or from Faramis pool. Like, they are just executing their teamwork very well. And they did get the the Lord on the side of Team Ace. They're gonna push this mid turret here. I'm wondering if Kaj is gonna... Oh, we see the Tigreal goes in for a stun there. Faramis does pop his ultimate. Ixia pops hers, and she does use a flicker. Tigreal does go down, though, from that. It looks like they didn't have enough damage to, you know, pick off the rest of the team there after that Faramis ult. Lord is bearing down on that inhibitor turret. They're trying to defend it, but I don't think they will. Benedetta does go in, and that turret is saved. And she does take out Ixia. Oh my goodness. Alice took out the Dairoth as well. Team Ace is looking very low there, but they are going to continue just kind of show their presence. Oh, we see a snipe from Novaria, and she takes down that who was it? who was it?
It was Wolf. It was Wolf.
It was Wolf. It was Dairoth. Okay. I thought it was Faramis. I was like, wait a minute.
She took down somebody.
I was like, wait a minute. Faramis is still alive. My eyes are deceiving me. Mistakes happen, man.
Oh my goodness.
Some of us are just a little blind.
You have to bear with us, folks. We've been drinking apple juice and we both have very high prescriptions. Don't judge us harshly. Please and thank you.
Looks like Lapu Lapu is over here trying to duke it out with Benedetta, but she is going to run for her life using that ultimate to escape. But Kasha does show up, and he is going to pull her. Is she going to make it out? She is not. Dairoth said, well, I'm going to just take your life right now.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know. Like, in the chat, you guys tell me, is this an XP lane thing where you just feel the need to brawl the entire game?
Literally.
Like, can someone answer this question for me? Because I'm telling you, that's literally what happened. The Lapu, the Benedetta, they're up there, they're doing their thing. Oh, and I'm just like, come on, guys.
Ixia popped her ultimate and just took down that Novaria. Tigreal goes in and he has the 3-man set into the turret, and Faramis pops his ultimate. But it looks like Kasha's not going to get out. He gets taken down by the Claude, and Alice is taken down by that Faramis, and then Claude gets a double kill off of the Dairoth. Benedetta is going in. Is she going to get the kill off of the Faramis? She's chasing him.
Dude, Sky is breaking knees right now. She is determined to not fall.
Oh, she gets petrified by the Benedetta. Man, is Benedetta gonna make it away from this Lapu Lapu? Looks like, oh, she's gonna go back. Okay.
Man, this XP things, man. XP things. I don't know. I mean, I have to commend Baj for that team fight right there. Not only did he get the ult on 3 of them, he also pushed them under the tower, taking 2 of them out of the range of Faramis.
My goodness, Tigreal does go in and gets that Lapu out. Lapu went in a little bit too far and wasted his flicker. He couldn't get out of there, so he did get taken down. Oh, if I wanted confirmation of the pickoff, Novaria got the Faramis. He just came back in 2 seconds. Thank you. I thought I was going insane from that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, folks. When I said that she picked off Wolf, I felt wrong, but I didn't want to admit
I
it.
felt like I was going absolutely insane because I saw the Faramis, like his picture there on the killing, like notification. Alright, so we see Ixia is just kind of by herself in bot lane. Oh my goodness, so Claude does get the killing spree off of her. That was kind of a bad positioning for Maxi there. Oh my goodness. What happened there? Novaria just came in and sniped and got a kill off of Mobile Wolf.
Novaria had to avenge the Alice. Oh,
Tigreal did use his ult, but did not catch anybody there. Claude uses his ultimate as well, but just dealt a little bit of damage onto Lapu Lapu. Faramis pops his ultimate there, trying to save his teammates. They're all trying to run away. Benedetta does go into the back line and gets a double kill off of Lapu and Kaja. We did see Ixia pop her ultimate, but didn't catch anybody there. She was way too out of range. Looks like Team Ace has got the cards flipped on them. They're gonna have to be defending now. Oh my goodness, and this Novaria snipes?
We do start to see that damage coming out from the Novaria. Let's do a quick item check real quick. I mean, we do see, just like I mentioned earlier, we were gonna start seeing that later game damage when we saw the Holy Crystal and the Lightning Truncheon. Not to mention, we do, of course, on this Benedetta. I mean, this Benedetta is fully loaded and ready to dish out that damage as she 1v1s this Lapu.
My goodness. I swear, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see this Novaria snipe Ixia, and it's gonna take all her health away. I'm waiting for it.
Honestly, if anything, I feel quite bad for this Alice, because I feel like the initial pick, like, it's a priority pick.
Oh!
Alice is great, right? Ooh!
We see the Tigreal ulted the Dairoth there, and he did get picked off. Lapu Lapu's trying to go in. Faramis pops his ultimate there. Benedetta went in with her ultimate, gets a double kill, triple kill off of the Kaja. Looks like a 5-man wipeout for the side of Team Ace, and they're just gonna go ahead and end it for the side of Palubog Esports. Wow.
That was a beautiful game-ending
team
fight, man. Baj with these Tigreal ults, I just have to commend him, man. These Tigreal ults have been beautiful, especially taking out the Direth, or the Direth, whatever you guys want to call him. Giving Alice the ability to go onto that backline without quite as much punishment.
This man just, like, that ultimate just ended the game. He just set everybody, well, not everybody, you know, like, Mobile Wolf, and then just one after another, just kind of set up for Areshi to go in there and just clean up. That was crazy. So it looks like we're at a 1-1 right now for this best of 3 series. Team Ace is 1 game, Palubog Esports is 1 game. So whoever wins this next game takes the whole series. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the 3rd match of this series. Wow. I still can't get over that last team fight. That was amazing.
It was very good. I'm kind of curious as to what kind of bans we're going to see this game. I feel like we are going to see the Faramis ban, because even though there were a few team fights where Sky wasn't able to completely save the team fight, there were definitely quite a few as well where she made or break a team fight. So I'm expecting to see a Faramis ban here.
Yeah, that Faramis ult, my goodness, was saving everybody. They were like 1 HP, boom, Faramis ult. Some of them were just walking away.
Exactly. That Cold Altar saves lives. And we do see the CC, of course, and the Arlet. Nobody wants to deal with either one of these heroes from either team. Understandable.
Get the janitor out of here. Get the CC out of here. Of course, we're going to start seeing this now.
I do believe this was the first game in the tournament where we've seen CC, right?
Yes, it is her debut. So seeing her for that first match kind of blew my mind. I didn't think she was going to make it through the banning system.
Well, if they were not believers in the yo-yo, they are now. We do also see the Tigro and the Mathilda coming in. Baj has clearly scared the side of teammates just a little bit with that Tigro. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. And then, of course, we do see Palubog banning out this Mathilda. They said, you know what? We don't want to deal with that either.
Yeah. I feel like the best answer for the Tigro would have been a Diggy. Would have made him very useless. But, I mean, you gotta play very careful around a Diggy.
Exactly. I mean, we do see a lot of things open right now. I mean, we see the Barats open, we do see the Novario open, we see the Balmond open. Like, I feel like they're doing a lot of target bans, but they're also just leaving open a lot of meta picks right now. I mean, we still even see that the Nolan's open.
Oh, yikes. Nolan? I feel like they're gonna take the Faramis.
Honestly, I feel like that would be a really good call for the side of Team Ace, because regardless if they go pick off or team fight oriented, that Cold Altar is going to be out here saving lives.
Yeah, and also Palubog Esports can respond with the Valentina if they do pick a Faramis. They can just, you know, copy that ult and be like, alright, you're going to save your team? I'm going to save mine as well. Let's see. Taking a little bit of time. Oh!
Yes!
We got the
finally! Thank you, Team Ace! I'm so sorry, guys, but we are just gonna see a little bit of caster bias from Athena this game. I will say that Team Ace is gonna win solely because of the 1-1.
And that is perfectly fine.
But we do see the Faramis. We do see the Faramis coming in, and as everyone knows, Faramis can definitely be a problem for the 1-1. If her ult does not fully go off before the Cold Altar comes in, then she's kind of just a sitting duck.
Sheesh. I was not expecting 1-1. That was like completely went over my head. You see the Claude is picked up again.
I don't know. I feel like... Yeah, Santino does indeed like that Claude. We do see Yu Zong being covered on the side of Palubog Esports.
That would be a really good asset for the side of Team Ace. He can go ahead, go in and roam his way around objectives.
I will restore
Ooh, we do have our beautiful lady Lunox back for this match.
Ooh, the thumbs.
Alright, Thamus. Oh, Ureshi on the Phoveus. We already know who he's trying to counter.
Exactly. I mean, it looks like so far that Palubog right now is reacting very well to the 1-1 first pick. I mean, when you combine the Phoveus damage, combined with the Cold Altar, combined with the Claude ult, I mean, unless 1-1 is able to position very well, it's going to be a difficult game for Maxi.
I agree. She's going to have to play very careful and also time her ultimate. Because if she uses it during Faramis ult, it's going to be extremely useless. And then while Phoveus is just jumping straight for her, it's going to be pretty deadly. So she needs to position very well, time her ult very well.
Look, we do see the Kaja ban coming in, as well as the Kufra and the Minotaur. It looks like they're just trying to ban out all the tanks right now. They've decided that Baj and Miles, I'm not gonna say his in-game name. I love you, bro, but I'm not reading that. It does look like both teams are they're kind of hesitant of the other roam.
Yeah, I feel like it's just kind of like a Rome is just very strong right now for both teams, and they're kind of worried for each other's roamers, and they want to decrease their hero pools. So it's like, all right, you can either pick something, you know, that's not as good to us as we think, or we're just gonna ban your hero out completely. They even took out the Rafaela.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. I'm kind of hoping for a Hanzo pick. That would be very interesting to see.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I don't know how I feel about that.
And maybe he's just trying to troll us real quick. But I mean, I'm surprised at the Rafaela ban.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you think about it, into the comp of Palubog Esports, I mean, Rafaela would not be that bad. She'd be able to provide the heals as well as an extra CC advantage for the side of Palubog.
Yeah. Oh, there's that Diggy pick I was talking about. I didn't actually think they were gonna go for it, considering they took out the Tigreal, but I mean, into a what's it called? A Kai and a Phobius. I mean, that extra shield's gonna be very helpful.
I agree.
And we see the Harith jungle.
I don't know, just as not only a 1-1 player, but a marksman, I can tell you right now that this Haya is definitely going to be visiting gold lane a lot. I also just feel like the carries for the side of Team Ace are relatively squishy. So I feel like this Diggy is going to have to do his best to make sure that this Haya and this Phobius, as well as the Akai, aren't able to pick off their carries.
Man, I am kind of worried for that 1-1, not gonna lie. I have a feeling they're just gonna send all of Palubog to gold lane.
The power of 1-1 will win. And if I'm wrong, that's okay. But Maxi, just know I fully support you simply because you played 1-1. Just know. Win or lose.
Yeah. 1-1's not gonna have a fun time.
No, that's okay. It's okay. We're gonna believe. I'm gonna believe.
So we see here Hayabusa and Claude are kind of picking off at that red buff. He's trying to help him farm a little early. In mid lane, we already see Lunox getting bullied so badly by Akai. And she had to flicker out. And he goes ahead and gets it. And goes ahead and, yeah, gets that first blood off of her. Man, Akai already securing that off of Lunox. Jeez, what a bully fest in mid lane. I feel bad for Lunox there.
I feel like Akai is just so good early because not only does he has a little bit of the advantage as far as the HP goes, but he just does a lot of damage for early.
Yes, that was pretty brutal to watch. We see up here in the top lane, Diggy and 1-1 are just kind of leaving their presence there. I'm surprised she's not freezing the lane, but I mean, I am not a marksman player, guys, so if she's not freezing for a reason, then there we go. Kai went
I like
ahead
that
up
phrase.
there.
It rhymed. I like that phrase. Freezing for a reason.
Freezing for a reason. Yep. Man, Diggy's just throwing those bombs in there.
Yeah, I think that's their goal right now. It's just to kind of keep Santino from getting as much as that farm as they possibly can. Because, I mean, if you have bombs under the tower, you have to back up at a certain point.
Yikes, Akai did take a big hit there. He's going to have to go ahead and go back home. And we see Turtle's going to be up in about a few seconds now. Looks like Hayabusa is going to be making his way to the Turtle. But none of the other team is going to be here yet. Going to drag it to his side. We do see Diggy is giving vision for the side of Team Ace there at the Turtle. He's going to be throwing those little star bombs. Oh my goodness. It looks like they went the Ureshi jumped in there 1v4 and he does get taken out. He was trying to get that turtle but got punished for it. Baramus did pop his ultimate, but I heard that he's gonna go in and get that kill off of him. Sheesh. That was a little brutal there at the turret. Was it Ureshi? It was Ureshi, right? I'm sorry, my eyes are not working right now. Somebody jumped in. Whoever jumped in and tried a 1v4, bless their souls. See, Lunox does go in with a dark ultimate, but she is met by that Hayabusa, and Diggy does drag him back from his shadow, but he is going to go back to his blue buff. And we see Phobius is going to go in. He is doing a little bit of CC, but he is going to get punished for that. See, Harith is going to go ahead and pick off that blue buff away from Hayabusa. Hayabusa does pick off the Diggy in the process of that, so he's going to go ahead and go to top lane, just kind of scrounge around for the little bit of jungle he has left. This Mobile Wolf, he is already level 6. 2-0-0. That's going to be a big drive for him in early game. Lunox did pop her dark ult and Baramus had to flicker away. He's like, oh, I'm getting the heck out of here.
Oh.
We do see Claude had to use his sprint to get away from 1-1 there. Hayabusa and Akai are kind of coming up from behind. Lunox does meet them there in mid lane. She does have to pop her light ultimate. Akai does pop his ultimate there, and she is stuck in the wall and met by 3 members of Palubog Esports. Man, rest in peace, this Lunox. She had to use everything.
Ooh.
We see the Thamus is here in the tower, but he is met by 3 members of Palubog Esports as well. He does pop the Vengeance. Is he going to make it out? The Thermos is there, but he is stunned under the turret, and he is getting taken down by a lot of damage there. But Thamus does make it out of there alive, and he was met by 3 of those members. That was a little crazy. That man survived. So we see Mobile Wolf is here at the turtle. He is going to be going into there. Hayabusa did try to run in and take that with his retribution, but did miss. Mobile Wolf does secure that turtle. It looks like they were trying to possibly invade his blue buff. Oh, they're going to go ahead and continue with that. Thamus does take out the Faramis. Diggy does pop his ultimate there. And Thamus does get the double kill. Man, that poor Hayabusa. He's just trying to jungle. And he's got like 3 or 4 members of Team Ace there in his jungle. Akai does pop his ultimate. And he does trap Kobe Cutie under the turret. He is taking a lot of damage. He is ultimately taken out.
Feels like Mobile Wolf did try to take some of that turret damage, but finally decided, you know what? I think you're a goner.
Yeah, he's like, okay, I'm a dip. Faramis does pull that Lunox, and she does have to pop her light ult in a panic, but she is going to be taken out by the Hayabusa there. 1-1 is going in, and she does get her ultimate out onto that Faramis, but it's not going to be enough. She is ulted by the Hayabusa there, and he is giving a double kill off of her. And he does go in for a triple kill off of that Diggy. Man.
Oh my goodness.
Sheesh. Now he's just kind of, alright, getting the flow going. He's 4-0-2. They're going to go ahead and take this top turret, open up that lane more for their marksmen, open more for their team. We see Mobile Wolf and Diggy are there. They do spot the Hayabusa, and we're trying to give them a little bit of damage, but yeah, they're going to kind of walk off for a bit. Oh, we see here in the bot lane, Lunox does pop her ultimate. Reshi, just jumping around there. Akai does get the pick off of a Lunox. Sheesh. We see Joybotch doing a little bit of TP there.
He's just spreading the love.
Yeah,
spread the love, folks.
TP love, guys. Mobile Wolf is taking advantage of this free turtle here, while 3 members of Palubog Esports are just going to go ahead and push this mid turret. They see it's free. They're like, alright, let me just get it. They do open up the map a little bit more for the side of Palubog Esports. Oh, looks like Hayabusa is going to be caught off guard here. He doesn't have any shadows to go back on, so Harith does pick him off, and he is now on a killing spree. Man. Looks like Areshi's going to be caught in a bad spot. It is a 1-1, but I mean, if she can still... Oh, it looks like Diggy does pop his ultimate. She does pop her ultimate as well, but it is not enough. And she does get him down. Teamwork, guys. Akai is there, but he is... Yeah, he's collapsed on by 4 members. He is not going to make it out of there. That poor guy.
Miles is returning the love here.
Yeah. We see Lunox pop her Dark Ultimate there for the minions to fast clear. Looks like they're going to force this bot turret. It's pretty free for the side of Team Ace. Over here in the top lane, we see Claude and Hayabusa. They do have a little bit of a vision on Thamus there. They're just trying to focus on clearing these lanes because right now Team Ace is up. They're just pushing really hard on all of these turrets. We see the 1-1 goes in. She does pop her ultimate, but the Faramis popped his in return. And she gets stuck by the Akai ult, and Faramis does get that kill. Diggy, he's kind of in a bad spot there. There's 4 members of Palubog Esports. He does pop his ultimate, and Harith does go in. Hayabusa responds with his ult as well, but he didn't do very much damage to the Harith. It looks like they're just going to go ahead and invade that blue buff since Haya can't really do much. Claude does go in, but he is stopped by that Diggy pull, and he is killed by that Harith in return. Harith is going to go ahead and pop his ultimate and keep going in. He's going straight for that Phobius there. Oh my goodness, they are getting a lot of damage dealt to them. So it looks like Team Ace is just going to go ahead and pick off this second tier turret for mid lane. Hayabusa is caught up here. He's trying to get away a little bit. Thamus is kind of picking at him. Oh, Harith spots him there and he uses his ultimate, but they went ahead and picked off that Hayabusa. Man, poor guy. He didn't have any shadows to really rely on. It looks like Team Ace already cleared that Lord. Was it a Lord? Yeah, it was a Lord. Yeah. Man, there's just fights going on everywhere. And it looks like they're just gonna kind of relax a bit, maybe sync their waves. That way they can potentially push a little bit more of these inhibitor turrets. You see here in bot lane, Akai does his ultimate straight onto Lunox, and she is stuck. She can't do anything. She is killed by the Claude. Thamus is trying to come in, play hero, revenge his Lunox, but it looks like he is going to get that kill on that Claude. Akai's just going to walk away like, I'm not going to deal with that man right now. Lord is bearing down on the mid lane. We see the side of Palubog Esports are trying to defend that, but it looks like that inhibitor turret is going to go down. Faramis had to pop his ult there. Yikes. They're not going to have an ult from that Faramis now.
With that cold altar gone, I mean, it leaves a lot of room for both Maxi and MOBA to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, and it looks like Diggy was taken out during that little skirmish around the bot lane. Aresi was trying to go in, but Thamus responds and goes ahead and takes his life, and he's now on a killing spree. Santino does take out Maxi in that process as well. We see Harith going in, trying to clean up, and he does get secure a double kill there, and the turret as well, that inhibitor turret. Shoot, what an exchange there. 3 members of the side of Team Ace for the 3 members of the side of Palubog Esports. Looked like Hayabusa was trying to pick off that Diggy, but he did pop his ultimate and gain that shield, and Harith is going to respond by trying to go straight into that back line. But it wasn't enough damage to take down that Faramis. Whew, man. Do you think Palubog Esports is going to come back from this?
I mean, I definitely feel like if P. aka Young Gaddy, is able to time the Cult Altar just a little bit better, because right now MOBA is going out of his way to make sure that that Cult Altar is no longer a problem in these team fights. I think if P-Dot can manage to hold on to this ult, I definitely feel like there is a chance for the side of Palubog to come back. Because, I mean, they have all they need to beat Team Ace in a team fight. Team Ace has a lot of dash, a lot of movement, which is going to give you Reshi a lot of breathing room in terms of being able to...
We see Sky used her light ult with the Lunox, and she was almost trapped there. Hayabusa did go into the back line and did get her, though. Oh man, I think she kind of maybe misclicked her ultimate there, and it led to her death. Hayabusa was trying to escape, but he is pulled back by the Diggy, so we do see him go down.
Her this game.
Yeah, it looks like Damus is trying to 1v4 there, but he does get out. Harith is gonna go in, but he is pulled in by that Faramis, and Faramis does pop that cold altar. It's not enough. Harith is gonna be godlike from there. Oh my goodness. Harith is on a roll right now. He is 7-0-5, and it looks like Kobe QT does take that top inhibitor turret. Harith is going to go in with his ultimate once more. He's dealing a lot of damage. Are they going to end this game? Team Ace?
It does look like
they ended it. They said, okay, we have the damage, we have the Harith, we're going to end it. Wow, very nice game coming out from the side of Team Ace. They went ahead and won this series 2-1. So congratulations to Team Ace, and thank you very much Palubog Esports for participating in the Tier 9 tournament. We'd love to see the gameplay, we'd love to see the participation. Very happy to have everybody here. So
yes.
Man, what did you think of that match there?
Man, there was a lot of skirmishes everywhere. The entire game. It feels like both teams were just hanging on to that thread that they were not ready to lose. But unfortunately, we did see this win go over to Team Ace. So congratulations, Team Ace, and we'll see you next time, Palubog.
Thank you guys very much. Alright, we're going to take a small little break, and we'll go ahead and get the next teams into the lobby and get straight into the next match. So stay tuned. About 5-10 minutes, guys. Thanks.
What's up, everyone? As the next version of Mobile Legends Bang Bang inches ever closer, a lot of great new content will be coming your way. So here's a quick rundown. First up is our new hero, CC. She's a super energetic yo-yo artist who exudes happiness 24/7. As a gifted performer, CC loves to make people smile by putting on spectacular shows. Recently, she's been busy preparing her grand debut at Castle Aberline, a dreary place where public performances are banned. Let's hope CC can lift the spirits of the downtrodden citizens and bring fun back to the city. As a fighter hero with skills that can be used on the move, CC's forte is locking onto targets at close to medium range and dealing high single target sustained damage. And with skills designed to show off her vibrant persona, you'll definitely be enchanted by CC's infectious personality after seeing her in action. Now, with Season 31 just around the corner, and it being the 4th season of the year, we want to remind everyone.
leader, Troop. After 21 years? What's happening? What's going on?
Mom, what's a cheetah troop?
Halt! Both performances are prohibited in Castle Aberline. No performances! No performances! You there! After her!
And you guys are invited too!
Stop! No performances! No performances!
Come join the fun!
Hit me like I might get over, but you can get me in no corner. I know I can make a comeback. Ace this round and finish this game now. Got the power on my shoulders. Yeah, you know that I'm a soldier. You can keep me off my guard, but you can't keep me from my honor.
I feel like the floor is lava. The energy's getting higher. You're saving my arms. 'Cause I know just what I got. I got you like na-na-na. And you know I hold the power. This feeling I love. Oh yeah. Making my grind good to great. So don't stand in my way. Standing tall and I won't fall over. We are better than great, good. We are better than great. We stand tall, won't run away. We are fun, nothing gon' change. Great. We are better than great.
Can't get it great, I'm better than great. I play my own role, I become the greatest. Transcend myself into this game, yeah. I build a power to dominate fate. Championship mind, no time for the weak. We start to the game, shine, reveal. Better than great, that's how we feel.
I feel like the floor is lava. The energy's getting higher. You're saving my arms. 'Cause I know just what I got. I got you like na-na-na. And you know I hold the power. This feeling I love. Oh yeah. Making my grind good to great. So don't stand in my way. Standing tall and I won't fall over. We are better than great, good. We are better than great. We stand tall, won't run away. We are fun, nothing gon' change. Great. We are better than great. If we stand tall and believe we can make
Aerial assault unit awaiting orders, TACOM. Caution. I am augmented with experimental military hardware. Delta security clearance is required to view my sub-directives. Optimizing weapon configuration for combat environment. Assessing battlefield conditions. Mission Command has authorized the use of lethal force.
Mom! Dad! The show's gonna start!
Welcome, distinguished guests, to today's performance, Origins of the Myth!
Long, long ago, terrible monsters emerged from the depths and attacked in the night. Just before the village was lost, the Kirin and her kin descended from the Spirit Gate and saved our ancestors. Suddenly, a great evil tore open a rift. The Spirit Beasts sacrificed themselves to seal it, and their essence became Spirit Sand, scattering across the land. Over the next 50 years, Master Khazar taught our ancestors how to harness the power of Spirit Sand. In the Kirin Temple, he proclaimed, "It is time. I can finally shed this loneliness and join my kin. But one day, the Kirin will return. This will lead you to her, and the Spirit Gate shall open."
It's just a fairy tale.
Is that so?
Who's there? Who said that?
You're lonely too, aren't you? Come to the Kirin Tower, and I will lead you to your family.
My family? No way! No! It must be here. It has to be. Where is it? I just wanted a family.
Your family is out there. We just have to find them.
Really?
Here. Use the real Kirin horn and discover your true self. No matter where this journey takes us, I'll be by your side.
Wow! Who should we look for first?
That's up to you. Just lead the way.
When you are not seeing those big names, I mean, let's not forget that they have to face off against BTK as well as Avalon in one of the bigger upsets later on when they got through the upper brackets. And that's the beauty of the upper brackets as we start moving into the drafting phase, hoping that these two teams will be making it into the knockout stage as we go into game number 1. Welcome. Game number 1. Welcome everybody to our first best of 3, day number 2 here at the S5 World Championship group stage.
Now in a really bad position.
Right now, Sao going up against Tree. Not looking very good. Is this going to be first blood? First blood for Super Shark.
Ooh, that was nice.
Sia already having to use a shutdown for Milo. Double kill for Milo. He gets taken down. Finds Sia. Minu and Fury connecting. And Sia is going to get focused now. He's still surviving. I spoke too soon. He Boba secures the kill. And now Milo gets Sao. He has to get out Harvey as well. They're fighting back. The Ohio brothers are doing it. They can get Boba as well. This work for a big Halo goes in. He's fine. Harvey. And Harvey, he's trying to get away, but he goes down. Best player secures the kill. Sao as well. Double kill for best player. Magistrate survived because of Sunset Lover. The immortality pop. And best player secures the Lord.
Okay. Let's just count. This is the first Fanny game in the M5 series. I'm actually so excited to see what can best player 1 do.
So best player finds Harvey. Harvey, can you run away from this situation? Looks like he cannot. First blood for best player 1. Sao finding Magister. It's gonna get saved.
They should be able to secure this turtle, no problem whatsoever.
Look, it's too tanky for this situation. Sia is just re-hitting onto Sao. Sao is trying to survive, but Sia knocks him down. There goes his special migration onto Milo. Milo is very, very low, but looking at Superstar going back. Milo goes back in, and the Minotaur tries to help his teammate out, but Harvey gets taken down. Who gets a double kill on the Sunset Lover, and now Magister has to run away. Sia gets the killer spree. Sia flickers forward. He finds Magister. He gets a double from this bull. But look at Sao. Sao gets taken down by Superstar. But as of right now, Magister secures the board. And Milo looks like he wants to go for it. He wants Kid Bomba. Kid Bomba is going to get taken down by Milo. And now best player 1 gets Corby.
All right. Good recovery.
And now Sia. Sia is still alive. Sunset Lover moves in 3. Who is still alive? Unstoppable for Sia. And for the Bomba, Milo goes back in. And now monster kill for Sia. This is the Ohio Brothers game. They can end this, and they do. We're going to game number 3.
The confidence is the key for team. The Ohio brothers right now, they have found their own rhythm.
A lot of damage here. Towards the goal lane that they're going to start first. But they locked in the Gord.
Either ways, we're jumping into the 3rd game of this best of 3. Who will win it out? Will the Ohio brothers bring fame and glory to NA? Or will Neil's Volt show EACA is here to play? To do really anything, and Milo gets taken down by Harvey. Best player one has to exit as well. He goes back in, but Zia gets the kill. But Zia super low. Best player one gets Harvey, and now flying up. Not really enough to get a kill, but enough to secure a turtle.
Ooh, some dangerous stuff. Zia was playing off
and down. Best player dives in. Harvey, there's nowhere for you to go, and Zia gets the kill. Hoon from the backside is making sure that best player has a way to get up. Can't bomb flickers forward. Sunset Lover gets killed.
No,
Hoon,
what?
I saw that, Hoon. I saw that killing spree for Zia. Hoon. Right now, Super Shark is looking at Sao and looks like Milo goes in. He already forces out. Sunset Lover, nowhere for you to go. Zia gets the kill. The Ohio brothers, they're attacking at two different angles. He just hate them either way, and now best player gets two, and then Milo follows up. Sao was there, but was it too late? Hoon from the backside, and Milo gets pulled back into the fray. Harvey gets the kill. Super Shark finds Magister. Best player one. You didn't get a target. Best player one gets pulled back as well. Zia gets a kill onto Harvey. Now Sunset Lover gets a kill onto best player one. And Zia, you're taking a little bit too much damage. You have to.
You want to melt it down.
Okay, Milo, you're taking a little bit too much damage. The lore hurts right now. Best player one. Spatial migration onto Magister, and Hoon is able to hit the Mystic Gush. Now the immortality is up. Hoon gets a kill, but Kim Bomba is out pushing. The minions doing work. Best player one gets two, but Sawa again denies the crowd control. But Hoon gets a kill onto Carvey, and now looks like a mistake coming in from this Volt. They're playing a little bit too much, and now looks like Kid Bomba is gonna get taken down, but the minions is pushing. Good thing for them to actually win that fight. If not, it could have been over. And in way too soon, gets taken down. Magister secures the Lord, and Super Shark is gonna get taken down. Same as Hoon. Carvey secures the kill, and now Zia trying to 1v5. He gets Sao, but that's all he's gonna get. Sao got that crystal. This best of three. What a series!
What a series. What an interesting. Initially, game one and game two were looking like a mirror matchup, but here in game number three, we have Dale's ball taking it away. 30 minutes, pushing it.
We gotta go into the draft. I'm excited. What kind of game are we watching here? Is it gonna be more setup? Is it gonna be more catch? Give him.
Yeah, this is the game that we will see who's gonna be and who's gonna stay and who's gonna, I'm not gonna say go home, but will face trouble. But he will be,
penalty zone by Milo, able to catch Nail. Unsure whether he got the buff or not. He did, and best player one survived, but no purple buff for him. Right now, Nail is there. Luke goes in front. Milo tries to re-engage, and best player one gets taken down by Mo in the middle of it all. Double kill for Market Fan, with the Lord marching in. The Ohio brothers are trying their very best. Marky survives again. Shark gets taken down. The Ohio brothers loses the first game.
Ohio brothers, a lot of questions and a lot of answers are demanded to be given in the next game.
It's now or never. TOB has to win this one. If not, 90% not going to the knockouts. Good luck to both teams. We're going into the land of dawn. Out first blood for Luke, and that's what Luke wants. He doesn't care if he goes down. Milo jumps in with the Black Dragon form, but Nail able to secure the turtle for himself. Beloyski has to run away, but look at the boy killing best player one, getting a double kill. Beloyski is all alone. Beloyski is trying to run away, but Milo drops it down. Now Marky, if no one's gonna stop him, he's gonna get this turret. Best player one goes in front. The Mystic Projectile hits onto Zia, and now a Mystic Gush onto best player one. A boy's gonna get engaged on Milo with the Black Dragon form. Finds a boy. Boy, the backline, but looks like Team Ohio brothers are doing it. Beloyski is low. Marky goes back in with the Blazing Red. Finds Zia. Will Zia go down? Zia still coming back. Luke is there. Gets Zia all alone, taking quite a lot of damage. And best player one wants it, but Milo gets him. He goes in front, finds Milo. Milo's going very, very low. Manu and Fury from Hoon. Zia gets the kill on to Luke. Neil still secures the Lord. That they get to know. This is how you deal with Dicky. You kill it before it becomes a problem. Now, the Ohio brothers, they're doing their very best to protect their base. The Lord is marching down bottom. Zia has to go in front. Zia is gonna get chased down. Hoon goes down to Marky, blazing the wet by this unstoppable killing spree by Luke. Game goes over. to get bam.
We're about to see one of these teams either win the game and maybe help another. Maybe they get a point to prove that their region is in.
And also, Superstrike decided to take Petrify here. The Retribution coming down pretty hot from Best Player 1. This is making it really awkward in these first couple engages. The Rifts are good enough. And Chief double for the mid laner of the Homeboys. Looking for a trade. Mielo has come down all the way from the top side to help Hoon. Ohio Brothers move away as Mielo getting attacked by two on the top side. Chibi looking for the opportunity, but that Vengeance is going to keep him alive through the electrifying beats. Mielo still taking them on one by one. Somebody needs to take him out. Regeneration keeps him alive. Mielo walks away. Chibi is not going to let him go. Leona Missile is good enough, but no! It's going to be the Molten Sight. Mielo 2v1 successful.
That's why we call him the GOAT of NA. TOP. Make it chaotic and go for dives.
Up on the top side once again. The Petrify from Superstrike. This is so obnoxious.
Really hate Zia, man. But now,
Warlord unable to get out of there.
He's actually doubling as well.
Petrify.
This is so obnoxious. Just the fact that Superstrike is getting away with this, but it's effective. You have to admit it is effective. The Superstrike gets punished. They break open the bottom inhibitor, but here it comes. Salmon Force as well being dropped. Subbot is down. Mid inhibitor is already down as the top side is going to get attacked. Warlord might be in some trouble unless he uses that Netherrealm as Mielo runs him down and actually secures the kill before so. Disrespect. And now this is a great angle as Chibi is already down. Zemfo's already being dropped. Spigon Fury comes out just to knock up 4, but they're losing members too fast. 2 down, 3 down. Subbot gone and a mega kill for Hoon. And that's GG. Well played, Ohio Brothers. Take game 1.
Match point. Homeboys are fighting for dear life. One more game with this match point with the pressure on them.
Is match point for the side of TOB. Homeboy's going to be playing on the blue side. TOB going to be playing on the red side.
I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. I take it back. I take it back.
Oh, what? What?
Yep, there we go. Instant gang coming. GB back into the fight. He still has it. Good spatial migration into Violent Record. Best player secures the turtle. And Dragon Form to kind of support them. Zorn using the Circling Eagle Might. Oh, he gets help right on top of Best Player as Mielo drops down the Black Dragon Form. Here we go. Spatial migration into the Violent Requiem. You know it, Fury! Best Player 1 secures the Lord. And Mielo takes out Chibi. And the double kill for Mielo. They're on the run as Hoon finds Zorn. And now Zia gets the run for free, taking a kill for himself. Get me part of the Mielo Fury. The Black Dragon Form is going to peel as Spatial Migration finds Warlord, takes him out with the Violent Requiem as someone tries to get on out of there. Chibi decimates, doesn't get the reset, kills one though. He ends up dropping still to Best Player 1, and now Zorn has nobody to pull away. He's on the run as Subbot goes for the recall, and the Ohio Brothers will be able to get this inhibitor off the first Lord. Touched by the Astro Agnes. Oh no. Oh no, GB. EB's in the middle of it. His spatial migration actually missing. And then Superstrike takes one. GB gets the Lord. They're all low. The Netherrealm is out. There more resources as Warlord finds the pick. They try to get on.
Back up. Best Player 1 is holding it in.
Okay,
they want to fight.
Good. They're going to jump back in, and now Subbot jumps in the middle of it. Bjorn Fury is going to be deployed, flickering forward, advancing time. Chibi gets him regardless. Zia takes out Subbot, and even the Nether is in a lot of trouble. He's got to get out of there. Chibi lost his immortality. He's right up with the crossbow, and Tang breaks Mielo, and now they're going to try and muscle it through for the crystal, and they get it, pulling it to a game 3. It's time to get into this game as we break. But let's not forget, Superstrike this time. He did? Dang, real nice sword. Now having the flicker on out of there, and it's going to be pumping on the string that locks him down with the help of the follow-up. They are running for the bushes, and they finally secure the kill. Mielo takes out Chibi in the meantime. Hoon's already gone, but now the fight forward. Leo's trying to, actually finds his swords in a lot of trouble. He can't get out of there. Trying to even Chibi with the heavy spin. Tries his best. They don't find a return kill in time. His best player now attacking the back lines with the electrifying bleed to the help of Hoon's Heart Guard. They secure the kill onto Zia, and now Subbot late to the fire fight around the turtle. But speaking of which, best player also makes his attempt on the dive as Ryzel goes down to Hoon. Good dive, and Subbot tries.
He has been alive for 2 minutes now.
Speaking of which, Zorn now getting attacked by the electrifying lockdowns here to make something happen. Subbot tries with the jab, but gets blocked, unfortunately, by Best. Exactly, but look at this rush down coming up from the side of the Ohio Brothers, right? They're trying to make sure that TOB have the best opportunity, but it looks like Best player going to be using his electrifying Electrifying beats on the hard guards being executed as well. Zorn tries to attempt on the Zia side, and no, but nah, Superstar, he's got him monitored. Here comes best player once again with the Electrifying beats on top of Ryzel. It's actually getting very, very close. He's so low as they crack open the inhibitor. GB's gonna have to try his best to hold on for as long as the inhibitor. It cracks still, no matter.
Your team is banning.
My blood boils until the day I die.
Time to drop the beat of the
Your
flash.
team is banning.
Alright guys, looks like I'm back. If I'm having some stream issues, I am sorry. I'm not sure what's going on with my Ethernet cable, but if I do get through to you guys, we are back. It is Wildcards versus Bloodhounds. If you guys know, both of these teams were very good in NACT recently. Had a top 8 and I believe top 5, top 4 for BH. So let's jump into this draft. Apparently Athena had to go do some moderating, so I'm very sorry you won't get to hear her beautiful voice for these matches tonight. So on the side of Wildcards, we see they banned out Ballman, Khalid, and Exborg. You already see they're targeting the EXP, possibly junglers for the side of Bloodhounds. Bloodhounds did ban out the Joy and the Nolan. We definitely know why those two are banned out. The high mobility and the jungle potential from those two. So let's see who is going to ban out, or what cream puff filler is going to ban out. Looks like they're going to ban out that Lilia. We do know those black shoes can come into really good use whenever anybody uses their full ultimate on Lilia. She just bounces right back and then she throws all those bombs at you, and you don't like that. So let's go ahead and see what this first pick from Wildcards is. Looking at a potential. Yep, they're gonna go ahead with the Guinevere jungle. Awesome. But with Guinevere comes counters. So let's see if BH will possibly respond with a Diggy, can respond with a Martis. I mean, there's possibilities there. So I'm wondering about what Bloodhounds is going to pick here. And I'm very sorry, guys. I am not in any way, shape, or form a professional caster, but we're doing our best here tonight. And we do see Easy Peasy is going to respond with a Martis here for that Guinevere. We know Martis Guinevere butt heads, that Martis can get out of that Guinevere CC at times with his second skill, I believe. And we do see Turtlezilla is going to be picked up by Dino Poop. Very interesting name there. We might see Matilda Airlines picked up by E. Oh my god, that's super cringy. Sorry, guys. Legendary Dog is gonna pick up that Faramis. That ultimate is gonna be very, very crucial in team fights. Yeah, giving Easy Peas and Martis, kind of scary. Kind of don't think that was a smart option. We might see a very aggressive early game there from that Martis. Never know how it's going to play out. So Wildcards does pick up that Matilda Airlines. BH does pick up that Claude Cream Puff filler. Sorry guys. Had to take a sip of my adult water. Gotta stay family friendly here, guys. So, we're back into the banning phase. I'm wondering what Boca Roscoe's gonna ban out here. I'm very sorry if I butchered the name, by the way. Got a few seconds left. So they're gonna go ahead and target Marksman here. They're gonna take out that Brody. So I'm wondering if Ren Cutie is gonna respond with a mage ban, possibly. Or even a roam ban. And again, I apologize for my sped casting, guys. Here, trial and error, trying to get into things. Doing our best. Our usual casters weren't available tonight, so don't want to leave you guys with a silent stream for Wildcards versus Bloodhounds. So we do see Diggy is going to be banned out, of course. Guinevere is going to want to get those ultimates out onto anyone but Martis. Unless she can land that on Martis, that would be very interesting. Bloodhounds is going to take out the Ixia. So it looks like they did want to ban those marksmen's target ban. Ixia is very long range. But I feel like that Terizla could have just jumped straight onto that Ixia if she wasn't banned out. If Wildcards did pick her up, they do have that dive potential. Of course, you have the Martis to go in and clean up after those diving CCs. So, let's go ahead and see. Zed is going to take out the Tigreal here. Very understandable. Nobody likes to get stuck into a Tigreal ultimate now. Buck Roscoe's going to pick up the Valentina here tonight. Pretty good match for the Faramis. Can also pick up the Matilda Airlines ultimate. Or even the Guinevere ultimate if Boca's feeling pretty experimental. So we see 1-1 is still left open. I wonder if they're going to lock that in on the side of Wildcards. Kind of hovering over a carry now, which should be pretty understandable considering they have a Martis and a Terizla on the side of Bloodhounds. They need that, okay. They need that shred from carry there. She's also going to be able to work on that Hylos that was picked up by Ooga Booga. We see Zed did pick up the Janitor. Arlot, the Sweeper, man. So, looks pretty good. Both traps, to me, honestly, look pretty strong. But if I can give my opinion right now, I think the side of Bloodhounds is looking a little more dominant on the draft side. I could be completely wrong, guys. You guys can have an opposite opinion. But, I mean, that's just what I'm going for. Side of BH right now.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Let me adjust the map real quick. So we see 4 people already around the red buff for Guinevere. See Matilda's trying to give a little bit of vision there because Hylos is going to pull up a little bit, giving vision for the side of Bloodhounds. He's going to run right smack into Guinevere. I think he's going a little bit too deep because he does get knocked out by the Guinevere, but he does use his healing spell. He's just going to kind of linger there in her jungle, really being a nuisance. So we have 3 of the members of Wildcards there. We see Boca Roscoe's coming up to maybe give a little bit of poke, but Hylos does get picked off, first blooded by the Faramis. Sheesh. I think he was, a little bit too deep there with no backup. Faramis does pull Bokarosco straight back. So we see Matilda and Faramis are going to be rotating a little bit over to the EXP lane, possibly helping the Arlott out versus the Terizla. You see here in bot lane, the Carry and the Claude are kind of freezing lane, doing marksman things. Carry's a little bit afraid. She doesn't see the enemies all the way on the map, so I feel like she has a feeling that they're kind of lingering around her lane there. You see Martis is kind of taking the creeps on the side of Wildcards away. They're going to be rotating here to the mid lane. Hylos does get the stun on Legendary Dog. He's just going to float away with his Faramis things. Oh, we see Guinevere actually got a kill onto Dino Poop. I'm very sorry we missed that on the top side. So Guinevere is going to go ahead and pull the turtle to her side. Looks like BH is going to respond with 3 of their members there. Wildcards has 4 of their members there. Hylos is a little bit too deep. He's trying to heal up, but they do get sweeped out by Zed. He is terrified by the Valentina, but Guinevere does secure that turtle. Faramis does pop his ultimate, but I mean, he didn't really heal too many people. Okay, sorry. My mic cut out, guys. Alright, see Carrie and Claude kind of fighting over the gold from the gold crab down here. Both of these Romas are mimicking each other here in the river area. Hylos is going to go ahead and try and get vision on where Guinevere is farming. She is not quite there with the red just yet, so he's showing, like, hey, okay, she just got here to her red buff. Easy Peasy does recognize that. He's going to go ahead and head over there, possibly give some backup. Hylos just got his level 4. He does have his ultimate available. He uses his ultimate. Guinevere does ult straight onto the members of BH, but they responded with a cold altar. Easy Peasy does take the kill on Guinevere and does get the double kill on Matilda. Carrie's trying to provide some backup there, but it's not enough damage just yet in this early game. We are at 3 minutes 30 seconds, and Martis is already 2-0-0. We see up here in the top lane, Zed and Dino Poop are kind of duking it out, having a brawl style fight up here. 1v1 EXP lane, you already know it. Dino Poop is a little bit low, Zed's just kind of watching him from a distance. Got 3 members of BA trying to respond up to here into the EXP lane. They're trying to find Zed. They don't see him in the bush. They're like, okay, I guess he's gone. He does show himself in the bush, but I think that might have been a grave mistake. He's going in. He does sweep 2 members of BH away. Hylos is healing up the Dino Poop, but Arlott does fall down. Guinevere does go in and ult the Easy Peasy, and he does go down. We've got 3 members of Wildcards here, kind of picking around the Hylos. They do decide to back off, and it looks like we did miss a kill here in the bot lane. Cream Puff Filler went down. We see the turtle race against time is going ahead and kind of depleting this turtle very fast with Guinevere. Turtle's going to go into the side of Wildcards. We see Carrie's over here picking off at that bottom turret marksman lane. Already got that gold shield. We see here Easy Peasy race against time, kind of going against that. Oh my goodness, Guinevere already ulted that Martis, got him down, but he could not get saved by that Faramis gold altar ult. Man, poor guy. Bokarosco just couldn't save him there. Looks like Guinevere's just kind of picking out a red buff. Faramis is kind of in a bad spot there. He gets terrified by the Valentina there. Hylos is still picking off at him, trying to go into the turret, but I think he realized he was going a little bit too far and had to back off there. Man, just kind of skirmishes going on all across the map. Carrie here is kind of dominating against the Claude. You see Matilda's there. She did ult, but did get away from that. did not dive into that claw there, so Matilda does not have our ultimate right now. Can't Matilda Airlines anybody for quite some time. See, Hylos is trying to give some vision onto this Guinevere here. He is going to go ahead and ult. He's going to go straight for that carry. Guinevere does jump straight onto the Hylos, and he does take the beating for it. And we see Carrie doing some TP action onto Hylos there. Poor guy, Claude could not follow up on that. Poor man. Ooga booga. Kinda booga-ing. Sorry, that was cringe. So we see here Valentina has taken the Faramis ult, so that is going to be crucial during a team fight around the turtle coming up in just a few seconds here. Dino Poop trying to zone out the Matilda, possibly the Faramis. We see 4 members of the side of Bloodhounds right here at the turtle. They're leading the turtle to their side. We see Zed in the back line. He is getting pummeled by 3 members. We see 2 cold altars, one from Valentina, one from Faramis. We see Easy Peasy going in. It looks like Claude went in with his ultimate as well. Carrie is trying to shred, but Ooga Booga that goes down by the Faramis. Oh man. Easy Peasy taking a beating right there. He's trying to get away, but he does get killed by the carry, who is now on a killing spree. Guinevere does take out Boca Roscoe in the process as well, while Claude is still pushing onto that mid lane turret, but he decides to escape with his monkey. He's like, never mind guys, I ain't gonna be pushing that right now. Let me just return to my marksman lane. Looks like Guinevere's gonna be taking that blue buff over from Martis. Oh my goodness. We missed the kill there, but Carrie did take out that Claude there in marksman lane. And Carrie is now 4-0-2. What a lead there. She is going to be able to shred. But here in the top lane, we do see Dino Poop. He is pushing that turret. He is going to secure it for the side of Bloodhounds. Not too much happening. But right now, they are pretty even in turrets. 1 for 1 in each side. Easy Peasy does walk into the push, but he's met by Matilda. Got 4 members of the side of Bloodhounds. Just kind of chilling, rotating with each other. Looks like they're going to potentially wait for an ambush here, see who walks into the mid lanes. Very unlucky. Dino Poop kind of giving some vision on that Matilda there. We've got all 5 members of Bloodhounds that were just there in mid lane. Looks like Terisola's going to go ahead and rotate. Matilda does go with her Matilda Airlines. Carrie is shredding that Martis, but Faramis does pop the cold altar. Guinevere meets them with a knock-up and takes them up. And Carrie takes that double kill off of the Boca Roscoe and Ooga Booga. They were met in such a bad moment there. Looks like the side of Wildcards is going to take that Lord. Man, Wildcards is on fire right now. Jeez. Let's go ahead and take a look at the items. So we see Guinevere is up 5,800 gold. Not too far from the Martis, so I believe Martis is keeping up a little bit in gold with the jungler. But if you see Carrie, she's 8,000 gold. And Claude is sitting at a 5,000 gold. And we see Carrie's already taking people out here at the top lane. Carrie took out Cream Puff Filler, the Claude. She's going to continue to shred, and Easy Peasy does walk out alive. Oh my god. That man, if you just sneezed on that man, he would have died. So Wildcards did take that turret up top. They're going to go ahead and push the second tier mid turret. Guinevere does go in and does get a knock up on Boca Roscoe, and Faramis did get that kill, gets a double kill. Legendary going for Carrie off of that Terisla. Man, Wildcards just is super in sync right now. They've got 4 members there just in the face of BloodHounds. They're just tearing down these turrets, working together. Oh man. We need to see BloodHounds. They need to get a set. They need to, you know, pick off this carry. This carry is absolutely shredding. 8-0-4 right now. Very, very dangerous. She has already picked up Wind of Nature as well. So if Claude or Easy Peasy Dino Poop tries to go into that backline from her, she is just gonna pop that Wind of Nature and shred the heck out of them. I think BloodHounds needs to find a way to lure this carry and just try to pick her off without getting Matilda Airlines or, you know, being caught in that cold altar by Faramis that could potentially keep saving this carry, because it looks like they are playing around this carry. She's got both of the buffs. She's 8-0-4. She's got cold altar to save her. Oh, it looks like Hylos got caught in a bad spot and got completely annihilated with Arlot picking up the kill. Faramis did pop that cold altar there. He is 5-0-7. Looks like Carrie and Faramis are really carrying this for the side of Wildcards right now. And we see the Lord is coming up in a few. Oh my goodness! Guinevere went in and got a 3-man ultimate. Oh my god. We see the monster kill going out to Faramis. And it looks like the cleanup crew has arrived by Carrie. Man, Martis and Hylos had to go back. They made it just in time, but what a set by Guinevere, and an amazing follow-up for the side of Wildcards. Easy Peasy and Hylos are trying to go in, possibly get a steal on the Lord, but it looks like they're getting zoned out by Zed there. Very well. Janitor is up and sweeping in the back line tonight. Ooga Booga is extremely low. Looks like he might make it out with 1 HP, and he does. Easy Peasy saved his life. Easy Peasy and Ooga Booga did make it back to base. No casualties there, but unfortunately, Wildcards did get the Lord for their side. Legendary Dog is here taking the buff from Easy Peasy. They're trying to leave nothing for the side of Wildcards, but it looks like Easy Peasy just strolled up and was like, hey, I've got my retry, man. Thanks for finishing the buff for me. Can't say the same for the red buff, though. Guinevere had that retry ready for that red buff. Man, if we look here at the gold, we see Carrie is at a staggering 11.8 gold. Oh my god, do not want to be shredded by that. We see 4 members of BH are here at the Lord trying to clear, but it looks like the members of Wildcards are pushing that mid lane. They know the rest of BH isn't here at home. Faramis pops the cold altar. Wildcards is just gonna end the game! Oh my god! Wow. What a nice push by the side of Wildcards. Amazing. They knew BH was distracted by the Lord, so they took that opportunity to push the mid lane and end. Faramis had his ult ready. Carrier was ready to shred. They just made sure that Nexus went straight down and secured first game, going straight to Wildcards. Oh man. Of course we see MVP going to Ren QT, doing 73,000 damage. 72% turret damage taken. Well, congratulations Wildcard, taking the first game. Let's go ahead and jump into the second match. Sheesh, guys. Didn't think it would end that fast. I thought BH would have been able to clear at least or make it back home, but Wildcard is like, nah, man, we're gonna end it right now.
Time to drop the beat of the flash. Your team is banning.
So we see Joy's already banned out for the side of Bloodhounds. Wildcards has gone ahead and banned out the Bowman. We already know why. That man deals a lot of damage, especially around objectives. You see Nolan is also taken out here. Definitely don't like going against good Nolan players because those rifts get very annoying. Don't like to get sucked into them, and then Nolan's just dashing away, dashing straight into you, killing you.
Your team is banning.
To live is to trick the Reaper.
Sand rises when I give the word.
Your team is picking.
Okay, I am back. See the Kali Faramis banned out for understandable reasons. Ooga Booga is gonna pick up the Guinevere. I'm wondering if Wildcards is gonna respond with a, you know, a Faramis. I'm very surprised because Wildcards did extremely well last match for the Guinevere into the Martis composition.
It's time to go to the R&D show.
Your team is
fun.
picking.
The Flying Swallow is here to clean up Marshall City.
Your divine retribution is at hand.
So we do see the side of Bloodhounds pick up the Valentina. Looks like she may take the ultimates of Legendary Dog and E. Of course, those black shoes are very important, especially for those moments that Valentina loses all of her health. She can just pop the black shoes she steals from Lilia. We see the side of Wildcards picking up the Claude there versus the 1-1. So I'm wondering how the side of Wildcards is going to respond in terms of the 1-1. Are they going to pick up the Phobius possibly? Because they do not have an EXP laner yet.
Now Akai enters the scene.
Your team is banning.
Okay, we see the side of Wildcards has banned out the Akai. I feel like that's a pretty okay ban, because if Easy Peasy did go jungle Akai, it could cause a problem for Claude going in with his ultimate. And also Matilda, if she tried to dive, she would get pinned to the wall, possibly. We see the side of Bloodhounds has banned out the Janitor, aka Arlott. He is very good with getting into the back line and sweeping the enemy with a final slash into a good set, especially for the damage dealers for the side that Arlott is usually paired up with.
Fight for the ultimate answer. Is banning.
Okay, very interesting to see a Hilda ban coming from the side of Wildcards. I haven't seen a Hilda ban in quite some time. I just know she's very invasive when it comes to the jungle. If Ooga Booga, if the jungler for the side of Wildcards, you know, picked an assassin or maybe a marksman jungle, I know Hilda would be very, very invasive in terms of their jungler, and nobody likes to have a Hilda in their jungle. It's very annoying, and she can just bonk you many times and then just kill you, and the rest of the team shows up and cleans up. She just sits at your buff. So BloodHounds has taken out their Terizla. They don't want to deal with the set coming out to their side. I'm wondering what Race Against Time is gonna pick here, considering they don't have a jungler yet for the side of Wildcards.
Kindness is the surest path to ruination.
Looks like they're gonna pick up the Yuzong.
Test. Alpha is online.
BloodHounds is gonna respond with an Alpha jungler and a Benedetta EXP lane. So it looks like Ooga Booga is gonna go ahead with a Guinevere roam. Wildcard's looking for a potential assassin pick. Maybe Ling, maybe Lance. Looks like they're still trying to make up their mind. I'm thinking a Lance would be better here. He could immune a lot of the skills and dash in and out, especially for the back line. Looks like they're gonna pick up the Martis. Nah, they said never mind. Let's go with Lancelot. Right now, if you have to ask me, what side do you think is better right now in terms of draft? I would have to say BloodHounds. They have that diving capability, and they also have the CC to back them up. Plus that Valentina, she can copy the Matilda airlines, she can copy the dragon ult, even copy the black shoes and save her tail.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
Alright, let's go ahead and jump into it. We already see 4 members of the side of Wildcards is already trying to help Lance get through his buff as quickly as possible. We see Benedetta and Ooga Booga are already trying to cut the lane, but they decided, never mind, we have a Yuzong here. He did take a little bit of damage there. Matilda's down here trying to poke around easy peasy, giving vision on where he's at in terms of jungle. She's gonna back off a little bit. Like, I don't think I'm gonna go for his blue buff. So, easy peasy. Ooga Booga kind of chilling right here. I mean, Ooga Booga and the E guy. Roamer's just kind of mimicking each other. Looks like Guinevere had a flicker out from there. Got a little spooked. I see the Litho went ahead to the red side for Wildcards. Lance is going to go ahead and rotate up here. Ooga Booga just kind of teasing him up here like, alright, I've got my eyes on you. Lance is going to go in with his ultimate already. Ooga Booga is going to fall. First blood going to Lancelot. Don't think that was a very wise choice for Ooga Booga there. He is a Guinevere, but he is not, you know, a meat shield compared to other roams right now, especially in the early game. Valentina and Ooga Booga kind of just chilling mid lane, trying to get their, you know, 4th skill up. See the turtle's gonna show in just a few seconds. We see the river flowing this way. Lancelot and Matilda are going down that way. Lancelot was trying to poke a little bit at Ooga Booga. He's like showing his presence, like, alright, I'm going to the turtle. Easy Peasy is there as well. See a little bit of a skirmish starting. Vendetta is gonna go in. Dino Poop had to use his ultimate and get out of there, but it looks like Lance is gonna chase him and get that kill off of him. Lance also does secure the turtle. Zed does go in, but he doesn't get anything out of it in the back line. Ooga Booga is just kind of poking at him there. Ooga Booga does jump on him and knocks him airborne and ults him. Does get the kill off of Zed. We did miss it, but in the bot lane, Rancusi did get a 1v1 kill off of Cream Puff Filler there. So Claude's gonna go ahead and take the money off of him. Looks like we do have a pause. So let's just wait a couple moments. Let me go check in on the teams, make sure everything's alright. Okay, sorry guys. Looks like we had a little bit of disconnection on the side of Wildcards. Did get sorted out, and we are back. Right now we see Ooga Booga kind of scouting about on the marksman lane, trying to get some vision. One's kind of poking at the crab. Maybe trying to bait out Lance. Looks like he's gonna go ahead and try and take that crab. Matilda Airlines does go in, but she doesn't land on anybody to knock off. She does walk away. Ooga Booga is trying to go in, target that Claude. Looks like all three members of the side of Wildcards are gonna back up for now. Lance is gonna go in, trying to get the poke and ultimate onto Wan, but she does get her ultimate and she does go straight onto Race Against Time. For members of the side of Wildcards, they're just gonna fall back for now. Looks like they're just Matilda's just trying to mimic Ooga Booga a little bit, trying to give some vision. Looks like Benedetta had to use her ultimate up here. She was tracing and poking Zed a little bit. Got three members of Bloodhounds just kind of chilling up here, waiting for Turtle to come up. We see the rivers flowing pretty fast. Turtle has now spawned. Matilda's trying to give a little bit of vision, see if there's any of the BH members chilling over here. It looks like they found Dino Poop. Matilda Airlines just go in, but does not do very much to knock Benedetta up. YZ does go in. Zed is going in with a Petrify straight onto Benedetta, but does not get any kill from her. Easy Peasy and Dino Poop are going to have to fall back for now. See here in the bot lane, Valentina's a little deep, going straight for that Claude. She does go ahead and copy that Matilda Airlines ultimate and does hop away. And we see Lancelot secure the turtle there. Two turtles going for the side of Wildcard. A little bit of skirmish here. Easy Peasy does dealing some damage straight onto them. It looks like he's gonna kind of walk away a little bit. Doesn't want to, you know, lose out on some farm. We see Matilda, Legendary Dog, kind of making their way to mid lane. They see their eyes on Easy Peasy. Oh, they have their sights set on Boca Roscoe. Lance is going to go in, but Boca Roscoe copies Lancelot's ultimate and does get out with 1 HP. We See here in top lane, Benedetta does go in, petrifies Zed, but he does make it out. He is low health. Easy peasy has his eye set on him. He's gonna go in. He does the retribution, the creep. Zed is gonna walk away with that low HP. Lancelot does see the minions kind of poking up there. He's trying to make his presence known. He knows Easy Peasy and Dino Poop are there. So Matilda is gonna go up there, kind of give some insight of what's going on. Oh, Guinevere does land the stun and the knock up onto Lancelot. He does ultimate red trees and he is gonna live from there, but unfortunately Lilia, oh, Claude is gonna fall to the 1-1 in bot lane, and she does take that bot lane turret. Man, kind of missed that off camera, but hey, Cream Puff Filler doing pretty good in marksman lane there. See, Vendetta did take that top lane turret away from Wildcards. These EXP laners kind of chilling there. Alright, I'm gonna clear mine. Y'all can clear yours. See, Turtle is up. Matilda's giving visual on Easy Peasy and Cream Puff Filler there. Trying to make sure, you know, side of Wildcards can see them. Turtle has been kind of reset, but they're gonna go ahead and oh my gosh, Lancelot did retribution that Turtle just in time. Matilda does get knocked up, but does get killed by Easy Peasy there. Claude does go in with his ultimate, but he's going to get taken out by the 1-1. Easy Peasy's there in the back line trying to get some pick on Lancelot, but he's going to go straight into the back line, and he gets a killing spree off of Guinevere. Lancelot does his ultimate, but he's gonna get shut down by Benedetta. 1-1 pops her ultimate, shuts down Zed, and shuts down Legendary Dog, resulting in a double kill for her. Easy Peasy is gonna go ahead and keep pushing that mid lane, open up the map more for his side of the team. Man, looks like the side of BH is really coming up right now. They're just gonna go ahead and take their buffet of race against times creeps and jungle. We see Benedetta's here just kind of giving vision on the top lane. 1-1 does take that turret in the bottom lane. Got 3 members of Wildcards there in the bot lane just kind of trying to scope around for her. It looks like Ooga Booga and Cream Puff Filler are just sitting in the bush. Ooga Booga does pop the conceal. She goes straight to the back line. Does jump straight onto Yu Zhong into the back. Gets the ultimate. Claude does go in. Cream Puff Filler gets the kill on Lance. Vendetta does get the kill on Matilda. And Easy Peasy gets a kill on, I think it was E. Or Legendary Dog, my bad. We see Claude is all the way over here, right? Cutie is recalling back because he sees 3 members of BH is going to be taking down that top inhibitor turret now, but he is able to defend it. We do see the Lourdes coming up. It's going to maybe be uncontested. We see Matilda and Lance are racing straight towards the Lord. We might see a contest. See, 1-1 is trying to zone out, but Zed does get a petrify on both 1-1 back there, and she is taken out. Lance does take the Lord from them. Zed is straight back there getting Ooga Booga. She falls straight to the Matilda. We see Benedetta is up here in the bot lane. She is trying to take those minions out of the way and maybe possibly do a split push. Easy Peasy is taking a lot of damage there. He is getting pushed by Matilda. Matilda does fall and Easy Peasy does pick up a killing spree. With the Lord bearing down in the mid lane, it looks like Dino Poop and Cream Puff Filler are trying to make sure it doesn't take out that tier 1 inhibitor turret. So right now it's a 32k to 31k gold. Right now it's not too far. Bloodhounds is leading a little bit. I'm wondering if Wildcards is going to be able to maintain this lead right now, considering they did have the Lord. They just need to play careful and pick off. Looks like Lance has his sights on the Benedetta, and he does ult her, but she does get away with her ultimate. And he picks up his gold creeps to pick up the rest of his HP, but she doesn't have her ultimate now and has to go back to base possibly. But she's gonna stick around. She does have her healing skill. Looks like both sides are looking for a possible ambush. They're playing very careful, but as you can see, Claude did let out the flare to expose the positions of BH. So they won't be able to ambush anytime soon on that side of the map. Zed is positioned here in the mid bush. We see Ooga Booga does go straight into that bush, causing Matilda to ult, but she did get a little spooked. Oh, we see Lance was up here taking it out with Benedetta, but he does try to get away. He is taken away, but he is knocked up into the air by Ooga Booga, and both Race Against Time and E were killed from that. We see Easy Peasy is there on the back line, went ahead and took out the Lilia. Claude took out Ooga Booga. We see Zed went and took out Boca Roscoe there. What a bloodbath. We see Zed is still going. He gets a double kill on Dino Poop there. Easy Peasy is just gonna go to the buff. Only surviving member right now is this Alpha. He's gonna take advantage, get his buffs before the other team does. See Ren QT kind of giving some vision on where Alpha is right now. Best believe he's gonna go to his red buff, give this Lord over to the side of Wildcards. Lance is there. They've got their retribution. They've got to zone out the other side. Lance does get the Lord for the side of Wildcards. Right now, things are kind of at a standstill. See in bot lane here, Boca Roscoe and Cream Puff Filler are trying to get the gold off of those minions that are just kind of walking in. They don't want to lose any more turrets, especially when this Lord is coming up. Lord is going to start bearing down on the mid lane. We see Vendetta is caught in a bad spot here. She gets ulted by Matilda, but Matilda does get stunned by that Benedetta second skill. Lord is slowly creeping up down the mid lane. Boca Roscoe is a little bit far out there. And we do see Ooga Booga is taken out by Lilia. What a bad spot to be in. Easy Peasy as well. He is getting clobbered on by Ren QT there. Lancelot is there in the mid lane. They went ahead and took out that tier 1 inhibitor turret down the mid lane. They're working on that tier 1 on top lane as well. They've got 2 inhibitors down there. Looks like they're trying to push a little bit. They got minions coming in. There's only Boca Roscoe there. He has to flicker out. Vendetta does go in with their ultimate. Cream Puff Filler pops her Wind Talker. Gets the kill on Ren QT. She's trying to go in. Gets a double kill on Matilda. Ooga Booga does get the kill on Race Against Time. Zed is killed by Dino Poop there. Looks like they're going to keep chasing. Legendary Dog is in a bad spot, but he's still running for his life. Lilia there. We've got all 5 members of the side of Bloodhounds there. They're racing straight to the mid lane turret. There's 4 members of Wildcards down. Don't know if Legendary Dog will be able to defend this. Looks like all of the side of Bloodhounds is just gonna go straight to end this. Legendary Dog does pop the black shoes. Looks like 3 members of Wildcards are back and they're making their move. Matilda Airlines straight onto Dino Poop. He's trying to get away. He is going to manage to get away. They do need to clear their top and their bottom lanes since all 5 members of Wildcards is back. Alright, looks like right now we're sitting at 47, almost 48k for the side of Bloodhounds, 46k for the side of Wildcards, relatively close. Right now, it looks like both sides are trying to look for a potential pickoff since we do have the Lord has sprung up here. Ooga Booga is trying to give vision for the side of Bloodhounds. Looks like they're kind of picking out. Oh, it looks like Yuzong over here is trying to deal with Benedetta and easy peasy split pushing. We see Lilia is also here to help clear up the minions. Got a skirmish going on at the Lord. It's 5v3 over here. 5v4. Looks like they're kind of teasing the Lord, trying to bring out wildcards to it, while Benedetta's trying to split push and potentially backdoor. So wildcards needs to be careful and double check their lanes. Make sure Benedetta's not hiding there in the bushes to keep pushing. Looks like those minions are going to go straight for that bottom tier 1 turret, inhibitor turret. And Benedetta does destroy it, but she is extremely low and has to ult out of there. See the side of wildcards is starting to work on the Lord. Matilda Airlines does go in, but she doesn't commit to her ult there. Lord has been reset. It's kind of a balance here. Over at the Lord. Ooga Booga has gone in, does knock off the Matilda, but doesn't commit to an ultimate there. So Ooga Booga still has his ult. If he does get another knock up on a different hero, that's it for. Let's just go in. Finds Boca Roscoe, but he does flicker out. We see the rest of Bloodhounds trying to collapse on Race Against Time. He does immune the Guinevere's jump. See Zed here is kind of parking himself in the mid bush, but he is found out immediately, gets petrified. He's trying to run out, but he is killed by the Wanwan, who is now on a killing spree. Matilda Airlines does go in, but she is killed by Wanwan, who is now on a double kill. We see Race Against Time does find Bakurasco in the back line and does take him out. Ooga Booga is also in the back line of wildcards. He's very low. Benedetta was over here split pushing. Does manage to make the members of wildcards go back home. She is going to collapse on Lance possibly, but Wanwan does get him first. She is now unstoppable. The Lord is now left to the side of Bloodhounds uncontested. 3 members of wildcards have fallen. They cannot go contest. They have 2 inhibitor turrets down, same as the side of wildcards, but I mean Bloodhounds, but Bloodhounds is doing a lot better in terms of team fight and pickoffs here. They're zoning out, they're laning pretty strongly. We see Dino Poop here is already clearing the lane or the minions for the bot lane. Wanwan is also sinking the top lanes up here. So they have a relatively good sing to possibly get that last inhibitor turret at the top. Wanwan's already pushing it down, and now Wildcards has no more inhibitor turrets, and now the fight has begun. Let's see if BH is going to be able to end this. See, Zed has gone in with his ultimate dragon form, but he immediately has to go back to the base. He's so low in health. We see Wildcards has a really solid defense right now. They're just trying to clear all the minions. Lance is just dashing about trying to get through all these minions right now. Well, Wanwan does pop her ultimate. Benedetta does secure the kill. Matilda Bacarasco secures the kill on Zed. Lance is going and secures the kill on Ooga Booga. It is a bloodbath right now. He is killed by Wanwan. Wanwan secures that monster kill. She is absolutely on fire right now. Got 4 members of the side of Bloodhounds right now. Looks like they're trying to end the game. Lilia got terrified and got ended by Benedetta. Rankizi's trying to defend with his life, but he gets shut down by Valentina. And ultimately, Bloodhounds ends the match. Wow. Of course, MVP is going to go over to Cream Puff Filler, where we saw those amazing ultimates. They were popped at the right time, securing those double kills, pickoffs. Sheesh. Congratulations to Bloodhounds for the second match. So right now we're at 1-1 for both teams. Let's see who's gonna secure the third game for this best of 3 series.
Your team is banning.
My blood boils until the day I die.
Alright, and we see the side of Wildcards has went ahead and taken out the Ballman.
Time to drop the beat of the flash.
Seeing the same usual bands for good reasons. They are very strong right now, especially in the right hands. Interesting seeing an export ban for the side of Wildcards. It can be very harassing, especially in jungle and objectives. And his ultimate.
Gaze upon the edge.
Nolan is also taken out again.
Sand rises when I give the word.
Okay, interesting to see Khalid has been banned out from the side of Wildcards. I know Khalid is very good after his recent buffs, especially like EXP lane Roamer Khalid. Very cancerous to deal with. His ultimate can just land on a bunch of people at once. Bloodhounds has went ahead and banned the Guinevere out. I'm wondering if the side of Wildcards is gonna pick up a CC since she is open. I wonder if we'll see a CC debut again. Brand new hero, brand new, I mean, not brand new meta, but it would be interesting to see. Instead of a CC pick, they do pick up the Wan again. Extremely strong right now considering she went MVP last game. But right now, Wan is going to go to the side of Wildcards this time. I'm wondering if Easy Peasy is going to pick up this Matilda Airlines. So we see Matilda paired up with the Brody here for Dino. Looks like he's going to pick up a potential Kaja, which would be pretty interesting. Good pick-off hero there. Legendary Dog does pick up the Faramis. That Cold Altar is going to be very crucial for those team fights as we've seen before. I'm still waiting for a CC pickup. She is still open. We're seeing if maybe Cream Puff Filler will pick up a Benedetta here for EXP lane.
When the body suffers, the spirit
Yeah,
blooms.
they went ahead and locked that in. Now we're back to the banning heroes.
Your team is banning.
Side of Bloodhounds does go ahead and ban out the Terizla. Definitely don't like to get stuck in that penalty zone.
Trust. Alpha is
Wildcards
online.
does ban out the Alpha Jungle. It may have been a bit too strong to deal with. I wonder if that's why they took him out.
I will choose my own path.
Team is banning.
So we see Bloodhounds has banned out the Janitor, Arlott. Wildcards bans out the Akai. Which is understandable. I mean, you don't like to get pinned into the wall by an Akai. So it looks like for the side of Bloodhounds, they need a jungler and a mage. So I'm wondering if they're going to pick up the Valentina again. That way they can take a Kaja ult as well as a Faramis ultimate. That would be very strong to have a suppression as well as on their team.
Detective Fredrin on the case 24/7.
Side of Bloodhounds is going to pick up a Fredrin. I'm wondering if it's going to be a mid lane Fredrin or a jungler Fredrin. Race Against Time went from Lancelot to picking the Martis now.
Single worthy foe. Evolution research are completely.
Zed is picking up the Croc. So we know those walls are going to be placed all over the place. I may have been right. Is BH gonna pick up Valentina here?
I didn't cure the pain.
And they went ahead and locked her in. Those are some very good ults for Valentina. Suppression, heal, and also if she wanted to become Martis and just, you know, KS her teammates. Easy Peasy's gonna go ahead with the Fredrin Jungle. Fredrin Jungle versus Martis Jungle. Right now, looking at both of the team comps, I am gonna have to lean to the side of Bloodhounds. Just because they're able to copy those ultimates from the side of Wildcards. And they also have that sustain from Matilda. They have Dino to go straight into the back line. And they do have Easy Peasy on that Fredrin. At the same time, Wildcards can respond with their Martis and their Grok. Booga Booga is taking a little bit of damage there. Kaja already had to use his healing spell as well. Both of the roams kind of mimicking each other here in the mid lane. Faramis did get the pull on Ooga Booga and she did lose a lot of health there. Kind of wandering around that Litho Wanderer. Giving some vision there. Looks like Kaja's gonna pick up that Litho. Ooga Booga is really, really low there, but did hit level 2. I wonder if they're gonna go ahead and recall back to base. Looks like they are. They're just gonna gather some shield a bit. We see Martis and Grok are down here in bot lane. They do spot Fredrin in a tight spot there. He is stuck 1v4ing the members of the side of Wildcards. He's trying to escape, but Martis does get the first blood off of him with his ultimate. Fredrin not in a good place there. We see Dino, he is going in, trying to get a kill off of Grog, but Dino Poop is gonna fall to Martis there, who's already 2-0 now, a minute into the match. Easy peasy, trying to walk up to the turtle, not noticing that there's actually 3 members of Wildcards there. Tilda does get pulled by the Faramis. They're gonna go ahead and kind of tease the turtle here. Dino's gonna go in, kind of trying to poke the back lane. Cautious there. Martis does get the retribution on the turtle. Legendary Dog does pull easy peasy a little bit, but it's not enough to do a lot of damage, so he does walk away there. See, Ooga Booga is gonna have to go back home. He is low on mana and health. Not too much happening right now. We do see Easy Peasy's just trying to farm a little bit. You know, falling as a first blood is not very good for a jungler right now. We see Boko Roscoe has taken the Kaja ult using the IMU. It's going to be very crucial, especially in team fights, as Kaja pulls one of the side of BH. Valentina is just going to be able to respond with her IMU Kaja ult. Boko Roscoe is getting pulled by the Faramis, taking a little bit of damage. Kaja does go in with his suppression and pulls Boko Roscoe in, and he does fall. And he does lose that IMU ult. Very unfortunate. Ooga Booga does escape. Not really. He dies to Legendary Dog there. Very unfortunate. See here in top lane, Kaja is just trying to get vision on Easy Peasy. Easy Peasy's gonna walk straight into that bush, straight into 2 members of Wildcards. He's gonna have to dash away a little bit too much for him. We see they're just trying to get vision on each other. Bot lane, we have Martis giving vision on Dino. Zed is going to pull up as well. Does ult the Benedetta. She is stunned for a bit. Martis does go in and does get the mega kill off of Dino. Martis is already 4-0-1. 4 minutes into the game. And we do see in the top lane, Wanwan does get a kill off of Brody. You see the side of Wildcards is pulling the turtle to their side right now. Trying to get it down a little bit. Waiting for Martis to pull up. Ooga Booga is there giving some vision for his side of the team. We see Easy Peasy is now rolling up. Maybe they will possibly have an issue there. Does it seem like it? Both teams backed off as soon as Martis secured that turtle. Benedetta is down here pushing that bot lane turret, taking that gold for herself and cutting the lane as well. EXP's doing EXP things. We got 3 members of Wildcards just here waiting in the bush for an ambush. They're going to go ahead and rotate upwards to the gold lane because we do see 2 members of Bloodhounds also waiting in the bush there, and they do meet. Kaja does suppress his cream puff filler there. Martis rolls up and cleans them, getting a double kill out of that skirmish. We see 3 members of Wildcards are going to go ahead and push this top lane turret, opening the map more up for their marksmen and the rest of the team. Here in the bot lane, we see Benedetta was poking Zed a lot. He's over here just trying to heal up a little bit. Easy Peasy went ahead and got the taunt on Kaja, poking him. Matilda Airlines is going in straight onto Kaja. Does knock him up, but it's a little bit too far. Did have to flicker out from there. Nobody's gonna fall during that skirmish. Not too much happening at the moment. Let's check out the items. We do see Wanwan has picked up the DHS item. She's definitely gonna hurt. She's at 4.5k gold compared to the gold of Brody at 3.3k. She's definitely farming up, and we see Martis is at 4.8k compared to Fred, who's at 3.6k. So definitely BH is a bit underfarmed right now. We see Martis is already there at the turtle, doing his thing, securing it. Easy peasy does see Martis has started it. He's gonna try and roll up, maybe contest. Matilda Airlines is gonna go in. She's not gonna go in for a full knockup. Easy peasy is left for dead in there. Gets killed by Zed. We see here Brody has fallen. Legendary Dog does pick up a double kill on both of them. And they're gonna go ahead and push that mid lane turret. Open up the map a little bit more for their side. Looks like Zed is gonna keep pushing that mid lane. He has more turrets rolling up, but Matilda and Benedetta see him there, kind of poke him a little bit, but he's gonna TP a little bit like, hey, I'm still here, I'm not gonna move anywhere. Easy peasy, still trying to get some creeps and farm going. He is still behind. He does retrieve the lethal there. We missed it, but at the bot lane, Martis did pick up a kill there on Dino, and he is now godlike 7-0-2. We're 8 minutes into the game, and Martis is extremely strong right now. Looks like they're gonna take that bot lane turret. Martis and 1-1 pushing it down. The rest of Bloodhounds is still here, migrating to the mid lane. Ooga Booga did get pulled by Legendary Dog a little bit, was dealt a little bit of damage. We did see the conceal popped up by Kaja, but no real moves were made there. Martis did take the blue buff from Easy Peasy. He is very lacking on farm. See Ren Cutie here doing a little bit of TP action on the side of Bloodhounds. Lord is gonna be up in a few seconds. We see Easy Peasy is kind of up here. I feel like he should have stayed in that bush and kind of hit a bit, especially with the Lord up. Have a skirmish going on here, which made Faramis pop the cold altar. Bakarosco did flicker, but didn't get anybody there. He does have the Kaja ult with him. Looks like Easy Peasy is gonna get knocked up and suffer for that. He does do the big bonk, but is taken down by Ren Cutie. She does get a double kill there, and the backline's picking off the Matilda. We did see some TP action there, see some more. They're gonna go ahead and secure that Lord, maybe. Yeah, it looks like Zed went ahead and taken the Lord. Benedetta does come down from the back line and shuts down Faramis. Does ult away, but gets ulted by Zed. And it looks like she's not going to make it out. Zed does get the kill, but Brody does follow back up with the kill back on Zed. Right now, looks like Bloodhounds is going to have to defend from this Lord. Let's see how well the side of Wildcards does sync their lanes and possibly push more turrets along the way. We see Kasha was checking the bush there, and he does go in, but he gets suppressed himself. And he was trying to get saved by Faramis, but he doesn't make it through. Man, Kasha definitely got picked off there in such a crucial time. Lord hasn't even made it all the way to their inhibitor turret. Looks like they're kind of trying to push this mid lane here for the side of Wildcards, but BH does successfully defend it. They are going ahead and tearing down that Lord in the top lane. We We see 4 members of BH just trying to zone out, find where the rest of Team Wildcards is. We see Zed has found Easy Peasy there. He's kind of TPing on him like, yeah, I'm right here. Oh, Matilda's in a bad spot and does get ultied by Kaja there and eventually falls to Wanwan, who is now 5-1-4. If we go ahead and take a look at the golden items here, we do see Wanwan and Martis are still leading by a lot of gold there. Legendary Dog does pop Cold Altar there. Wanwan does go in and does get the mega kill off of Boca Roscoe. Brody does pop his ultimate as well, but doesn't get very much damage off of the side of Wildcards. Man, Wildcards is just kind of dominating right now. They have the whole map to themselves. They have this Kaja, he can just flicker in and gets whoever he wants. Oh, looks like Zed's in a bad spot there. He gets ulted by the Brody, who is now on a killing spree right before Lord comes up. How unlucky. Looks like Matilda popped a conceal, but it was already seen. So BH is going to have the chance for the Lord here. Let's see if Wildcards is going to contest, and it looks like Wanwan does pick off the Benedetta there and is now unstoppable. Kaja takes the lure for the side of Wildcards. Both of the retros look like they missed. Race against time, trying to race away for his life. He's trying to run away. He's going into the turret. Looks like Kaja's getting stuck there. They did pop his immortality. He's going to walk away with the rest of his life. We have 4 members of the side of Bloodhounds having to go back home. They see this Lord bearing down in mid lane. They're going to have to defend that inhibitor turret. Looks like they're just going to go ahead and wipe that Lord away. Just clear the rest of the minions of their lanes. They have a lot of damage right now. Wildcards needs to be extremely careful not to get picked off because it could mean the end of the match here. Ooga Booga given some vision there. Easy Peasy does following up with that second skill Matilda pull. We see Wildcards is here in the bot lane, but they do get found out by that flare. Right now, it looks like Bloodhounds is going to be given their red buff over to Brody. He's going to be scaling a bit more now. Right now, it looks like both sides are going to have to try and get a pick off. Matilda needs to be especially careful because if Kaja grabs her, that's it. She's going to be mowed down. And the side of BH is not going to have a roamer besides Easy Peasy, but he is not much of a meat shield. Into the Wanwan, into the Martis. They're going to have to play very carefully here. We see Brody did use this ultimate to clear the way. Hopefully there's not a team fight very soon, or else he's not going to have his ultimate there. But then again, it might have a low cooldown. See the side of Wildcards. They're kind of just funneling down here, hiding in bushes, playing bush meta. BH is trying to respond a little bit. Matilda trying to get vision, but it looks like she is going to get caught by the suppression of Kaja. Pop the immortality, is taken it down by Legendary Dog. Dino does go in and does take out Feramis. Oh, takes out the Ooga Booga. We do see the side of Bloodhounds are trying to mow down this mid lane turret as well. They do have a minion there, but it looks like they got defended out by the side of Wildcards. Lord is already up. Side of Wildcards is missing 2 of their members, and one of them being their jungler. So it could possibly be a free Lord for the side of Bloodhounds. Benedetta is up there pushing turrets. However, Boca Roscoe gets taken down right here at the Lord. Brody does use his ultimate, gets stunned and pulled in. gets shut down by the Faramis, who does get a double kill there. Looks like it is tilting to the favor of Wildcards now here at the Lord. Booga Booga is there trying his best to give some vision on the Lord, possibly do a steal, but he does get immediately suppressed by the Kaja. Martis does come in and retributions the Lord. See, 1-1 is up there TPing and does kill the Matilda. Martis does take out the other one. Dino. Looks like this may be a game-ending push for the side of Wildcards. There's only Boca Roscoe to defend the base. We see Easy Peasy Cream Puff Filler have popped up. Faramis pops his cold Arthur. Easy Peasy and Cream Puff Filler do get ulted by Grok and they're taken down. Ren Cutie does get the kill. Easy Peasy does kill the Grok, but it looks like it's not enough, and Team Wildcards is gonna take the win for the night. Congratulations. We see Legendary Dog is 7-14, taking the MVP for the night. Man, what a good match. So Wildcards has won best of 3 series 2-1. Thank you very much, Bloodhounds, for participating. Hope to see you again in future tournaments. And Wildcards will be advancing to top 16 here in the Tier 9 tournament. Would like to thank all of you guys for watching, tuning in. And that's all the matches for tonight. So thank you guys, and